Damn. I wonder if these people gonna be nice to me. What the hell going on here? I hope this private property. Civic duty. Empowering youth and teens. Mentoring network. Mentoring homework assistant. Recreation program. Life skills training and interpersonal skills and training. Conflict solution. I wonder how they handling conflict solution in there. Empowering today's youth to be tomorrow's leaders. Wonder what they doing. Wonder what the hell they supposed to be doing. There's something I don't know nothing about it like. They do all kind of paperwork and stuff around here. I hope this is private property. What the hell, the city? This can't be the city. I guess I ask the people when I be nosy. Shoot do 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 shoot 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 do shoot shoot do. What the hell? Where they going? They got all kind of cars and stuff around here. The turbochargers and they just jumped in the car and they ain't say nothing. I don't even know what car they got in. But it's okay. Slow down, people. You see I'm crossing the street. See? So you decide to speed up. You decide to speed up, Binks. You see me standing here. So you just gonna speed past me like that. You ain't gonna let me cross the street. You gonna do it like that? You gonna do it like that? Okay. See how people treat you? See how they treat you? See that already? All I'm doing is minding my damn business. I'm minding all my business. I ain't bothering nobody. Every young. Damn, I knew it was gonna rain too, and I left my umbrella. Let me get it here. Okay. Oh my goodness, I don't want nobody across that street over there to recognize me, because man, them men recognize me, I guess no mercy. I'm not joking. All these ladies around here be acting stank alike. How you doing? Them the people that need to be interviewed, honey, because I have more conversations with them than I do with these wannabe sane ones. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Truth. Telling you the truth. Damn, right down there is the police department. How did I end up over here? Okay, where am I at? 501. I know good and well they ain't bring me the brownie cakes. Oh man, I was over there. If I could get that building back, they're gonna be in trouble. That's Willie's right there. That's a meat market. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. And you know what? And Willie is a food market. Willie is a Haitian guy, right? And let me tell y'all, Willie don't play with you. Like Willie just, hello, how you doing? How you doing? But when Willie see me, Willie always been so nice to me. He's a Haitian guy too. And I say, I bet you in Willie here, he say, I don't like a lot of these damn black people. And I don't blame him. And I know he be thinking that because I be thinking it. I'm going to just say that real quick. I'll get on that when I leave up out this building. Y'all remind me if I can look down in the chat. But here we go. It say a safe place. Now it say safe place. And they showing me my green. It's a little bit of gray in there, though, but it's telling me the city of Delray, Fire Beach. Please use the main door on the west side. Damn! And I thought I was about to go over there and sit at the palace or the castle. Whatever you call that bench. I got to walk all the way down here. This is what I get for always being by myself. That's why I can't wait to have somebody. I finally want to put my damn self down, and I want somebody to be walking ahead of me and just pick my feet up and just walk me where I'm supposed to be going at. I said, man, y'all should see my shoes. I done wore all the tail off my shoes. I done wore the cloth from around them. And I be stumping their ass, and then I get up and keep walking, and then I raise some hell. God damn, I done raise more hell than that if they don't tell me I'm supposed to be getting in. See, this is why I go into morph road. I go morph. They say, why you morphing? Well, because I'm about to cut their ass up, because I want to know why is the commute so far away when I could have really parked right there by Willie. Okay, because Willie if I walk in, Willie say, hey. Willie be like, every time he see me, it's like, oh, I seen a ghost. But this is a good ghost. This ain't the witch ghost that Pastor Eddie Kane be talking about. Eddie Kane, yeah, you a witch. I said, God damn. If I'm a witch, I mean, come on, hell. So I'm a witch and he hell. I mean, which one y'all want to be with? Y'all want to be with hell or you want to be with the witch? I mean, because I'm going to raise hell. I'm going to show you the witch side of me. I'm going to show you a little bit of love. I'm going to show you some elbow grease. I'm going to beat your ass on spades. Listen, I ain't playing with you when you talk about, oh, I could outdress her. You probably can't outdress me. But what you ain't gonna do is make me spend them high ass prices on your clothes. I'm still gonna go to Rainbow. I'm still taking my ass to wherever I want to shop at. If I want to pick this hem purse up, I'm gonna get that day purse right there. But I don't care about your name brand unless I want to care about it. So I'm still gonna be a cheapskate. Yes, I like to walk in the flea market. I like to walk in the swap shop phase. And I'm like, damn, how much this is? Like, I want to know why is this shirt $5? See, I'm petty like that, goddamn it. I'm 1% degree petty. It just depends on my day. So I'm trying to be nice because look what happened. He blocking me in. Red, you see how red blocking me in? Red blocking me in. See, red blocking me in, black blocking me in, red blocking me in, black blocking me in. And then right across the street, they steady had me blocked in. I mean, I'm trying to calm down because I ain't never meet these folks before. And y'all see what I'm doing? I want to be very nice and I want to be humbly blessed when I go in here. Okay? Hey, okay, walk in the room, get in the door, walk in the room, day, hey, it's okay, walk in the play, and say, hey, I had to get that off my chest. Now let's get in the room. God damn, this ain't the room either. Now, come on now. Now, see? Wait. Okay, I was about to say, see, yeah, this is what we have now. It's a cow. Okay, okay. Y'all got me coming in. Thank you. Okay. How you doing? I saw you. Wait a minute. Did you see? Listen, did you see me cutting up, getting in here? Was you paying attention to me out there cutting up? Oh no. Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't see me cutting up. Listen, I'm coming down because I had the fire department came out a couple of weeks ago to the graveyard. Okay. And they had it was a water pipe that's been running. Okay. And they said that they will write up a report. I should be able to come here and get a report from it. They did give me a case number, but I don't know what I did with the water pipe. Yeah, so I placed a call for the graveyard. Okay. And with the graveyard, I told him that there was a leaky pipe over there, and I wasn't sure. Do you know the date? It was about 2 weeks ago. I've been looking for the card. Yes. Can you pull it up by my phone number? Huh? Can you pull it up by my phone number? No, we pulled this up by date and then the address. The graveyard. You know what it might be? They may have the address to the graveyard, the 8th Avenue graveyard. Oh, let me see. Hold on one second. Okay. Fire department. Proclamation. Okay. Oh, they got shirts and stuff. 10th Street? I think it is listed on 10th. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was about that.
Beginning of March. All right, I'll try to look it up from the address.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
Car seats. Okay, so property fraud alert. That's something that I'm definitely wanting to be involved with because what the hell? And she got an umbrella. Better watch my back. I caught you, Mary. I caught you, Mary Ann. I caught you, Mary. I caught you, Mary, being slick. I know a Mary too. I think this lady condescending, but we'll talk about that. But anywho, hey, because this lady.
I don't find anything under that address. Are you sure the fire department?
Yeah, the fire department came out. I got a card that gave me a case number as well.
We don't give case numbers.
He gave me.
That gives case numbers, but not.
No, it was a number that the fire department, the guy that came out, they wrote on the card. Mm-hmm.
Let me check with see if the battalion chief knows anything about it.
Yeah.
It's not
because I called it in because I said I didn't know if it was gas leaking or what. So they came out.
Okay. I did all March and nothing is coming up.
Did you do a February? Maybe towards the end of February?
No, I did not. So let me go February.
Because it's been a second since I went and even picked up the report. I got the other report.
What other report?
No, the report for the initial phone call. It was about something at the graveyard, and also I called in about that leaky because they were supposed to even open up a case to see like who it even belonged to, because they didn't even know who the property belonged to or anything. That water looked like it's been leaking for 25 years.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was leaking so long.
Probably public works that handles the cemetery, not the fire department.
Right.
They handle the cemetery.
So would I be able to go to Public Works and find out?
You probably would have to go to City Hall because Public Works is on board, but they don't really have like a
Okay.
office.
Because can I go and find out that case? Because someone came out and they opened up a case to try to figure out what was going on, whose water that is. Has it been a bill? Because it's been leaking so long until the whole pipe
Now
is.
you would have to go to City Hall UTV utilities
Uh-huh.
and cashier's office.
But what if I don't have an address because they don't know that it's just a strip of land?
Yeah, I don't know because I'm looking up the cemetery address, but nothing's coming up.
You looked it up from February?
Yeah, I'm in February now, and nothing is coming up.
So you know what I'll do? I'll find the
Figure out like what's another like cross street. Maybe it's
look on 8th. Is it but the cemetery, the address you have, is it listed at
it's 10, Southwest
it's showing
10th.
that it's on 10th? Yeah, then that's it.
Yeah, I don't see anything 10th Street.
Okay, so listen, can I have your card? Because when I get back to my desk, I can call and I'll give you that number. Because I know they gave me a number because I asked him for a card and he gave me one with the number. He said that they don't really.
Something like this?
It was on the, no, he gave a card where he wrote the number on it.
Oh.
Because it was almost like a gas line call because they didn't know if it was leaking gas. So the fire department came out.
Yeah, but it's just not showing me.
Mm-hmm. I get, well,
Address, so I don't know if they put it under a different address. Was it in the cemetery? Was it outside?
it was on the side of the cemetery. Okay, but let me tell you what else is there. That Haitian church. I don't know the name of it, but it's a Haitian church on 8th.
But 8th is like 2 streets down from 10th.
No, that's a cross street.
Oh,
8th is yes, a cross street. And oh, right, because that property is on the cross street of 8th.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Let me do all of February.
It wasn't that long ago.
If I don't have exact address, then it's
Yeah, I better find that case number
yeah.
so I can make sure because I
I
know.
don't know exactly what address they put down.
Okay, so
Check it out and then call me back. That's my number.
Mayra,
Yeah.
Myra. Okay, Myra. My name is.
Myra, but it's Myra.
Oh, Myra. Okay, I'm KWeen.
It's okay. All
Okay.
right.
Okay,
I'll
thank
keep
you.
researching. Do you have your number?
Let me give it to you.
Here. Write it down.
Oh my gosh, how are you going? How's retirement?
Highly recommend it.
I'm
Oh,
really
give me a
seeing
pen.
like
A
you
pen.
guys retire, you get like
Okay,
a big
thank you.
shaggy beard.
I shaved yesterday for the first time in about 3 months.
How's your back?
Arms up. Lost a little flexibility, but painless.
Works.
Yeah, I got no complaints. I would love to complain, but nobody would listen.
Oh, Lynch is up there. If you want to say, did you say hello to him?
I know. I
Huh?
talked to him on the phone the other day.
Okay.
I got an appointment up at
How did I
Okay,
who?
hey, I say, good seeing you, man.
Oh, because I was over there because you know those graves over there. They need so much work, and I'm actually looking for my great granddad because they don't know the names. They can't give me any information. They lost so many graves out there, and they can't. Maybe I can ask you, what flood was it that they said flooded out and all of the graves went missing, flooded away?
No idea. Do you know any of the history?
Was it during like the 1920, the hurricanes in the 20s, maybe?
Yeah, like
Or
a
was it more
19,
recent than that?
like it was some. I don't
That was the
know.
one. That's the one where like I think the Everglades flooded out. Like Belle Glades, they have to have like a lot of times it was just there.
No, they said right here in Delray. So my great grandmother.
You might want to check with
Who?
is the Delray Historic Society.
Where is that at?
You know where is it Dada?
Dada.
You know where Dada? Okay, City Hall, Tennis Center, Dada.
Dada, like on
Where
Swinton.
Old School Square?
Yes.
Right across first is the Delray Historic Society.
I have to give you this. I got to give you that too. That too. Thank you so much. Oh man, thank
They should
you.
have all that information.
Oh
I know
man.
when we.
You can also go to City Clerk's office in City Hall.
Yeah, but that might be a public records request, might be a couple bucks, but the Delray Historic Society, I know when we did the history of the fire department a couple years back, they had a huge exhibit for us.
Oh man, you know what? Thank you right there. Nobody ever told me that. It was a good reason to come in here.
There you go.
You just made my day. You
Yeah,
just
so check
don't
the
know.
Delray Historic Society, if they don't know, they probably know who does, or
There-
even tell you how to go through the clerk's office to do the public records request.
Okay. Thank you. And I'll give you a call back
Good
with
luck
that.
finding family, it's always cool to, I've seen the guys do the gravesite stuff on YouTube, you seen those guys?
Nope. I've been
They
so.
do like they'll find something that's cracked or whatever. They'll like actually pick it back up, clean it up, and all that.
And you
stuff.
know what? I don't know if you ever rode by the graveyard on 8.
All the time.
Okay, you see how the graves are down on the ground. They don't do anything over there. And my great granddad is there somewhere. We can't
Right.
find the names. You
They
can't walk
put,
out
they
there.
started putting them in the crypts because of the because they were flooding out for the hurricane.
hurricane.
Wait, what now?
During was it Katrina? All those folks, because it's so low and down on the ground, they actually put them in a cement like crypt.
Right.
Instead of doing just burying them 6 feet,
Right.
they bury them 6 feet under, flooding, the bodies would come up. So that they start doing the cement casks and they drop them down.
Okay, so what about those ones that are out there now?
I don't know. I know they did some sort of renovation to the road probably about 10 years ago. Where they moved the road in, they moved some graves off the right of way, but that's all I know. Unless they were along the fence, but most of those graves are marked, so they actually have who it is.
And they should have a record of who they are, right? And where they mark that, even would they have a record of the missing ones?
Maybe. Go to the Historic Society, and I believe Parks runs the cemetery. I think it's Parks.
I've been over there. I've been waiting on what his name, Sam, for a month to give me the information, and he just been BSing me. Like if he don't have, I don't think they have it, and they just blackballed me.
Try the Delray Historic Society, and then I mean the city here. This is one of the few city-run cemeteries in the country.
And not only that, and this is one of the few cemeteries where you can see the difference in the segregation as well. That's important to note. There's a segregation there, and no people don't know that, and that makes Delray history.
Well, even like I went to school in Tallahassee, went to school at Florida State, and there's a cemetery that was one of the local churches, and there's the Bath Natural Bridges, which was probably 20 miles away. So crazy thing is in the corner, they have the little gravestones like they would put for soldiers. Confederate soldiers were buried up here. Union soldiers buried the opposite side. How crazy is that? We put different times, and we, say we didn't know any better. Like that's just society was just. And
that's it. And imagine if you don't know any better, and this is the city of Delray, and the city of Delray is so cluttered to where there's a discrimination of black and there's white. But what blacks can understand is you can literally go to the graveyard, not just by looking at flowers. You can look at the tombs to know that this is history, that these are the graves that made up Delray. That makes it history.
Hopefully you're looking for your great-great-grandfather?
Yes, and my grandmother. His name is Enoch.
Okay.
Like the missing part of the Bible, like. And it's like they won't give me that, and it's like, and they don't know there's something special because
I have a feeling you're going to find some good stuff at the Historic Society. They might have actually more history about the cemetery than you know, because that's their whole thing.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
These folks love the history. Like I said, we found out a history of the fire department that we didn't even know, and we had somebody probably 15 years ago did a whole piece and all stuff, and then they added to that, which is incredible.
Exactly, and that's what people need to understand, that even though we have a Bible, we got to start creating new books to show where little towns are at, so these particular communities can start growing.
And also another thing, check with some of the older churches, because a lot of times your grave records are written in the church Bibles.
And you know what? And that's why I'm headed to South Carolina, because my grandmother was a slave, and I know the plantation, and it's a history plantation. My dad and mom was adopted, so the great grandmother and granddaddy I'm looking for, they adopted her, and she was one of the first teachers in the city of Delray. So
that's awesome.
It's
so guess what?
Right, that's what I'm telling you.
Guess what? You might actually find something about her in the Historic Society. You might bring your camera, take pictures. You might have some cool information. Like I said, I hope. Yeah, catty quarter from Dada.
Thank you. You know what? Y'all just made my day.
Great. The folks are incredible. I don't know what time they open, so I don't know.
I'll find out.
But
it's okay.
We're shooting an email, say, hey, this is what I'm looking for, and go from there.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. Another resource would be the public library. Maybe see that too.
You'll be seeing me again. I promise you. Y'all gonna see. Y'all just don't know. Y'all made my day.
Enjoy. Good luck finding
you too. Thank you.
Relatives.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did y'all see that? Did you hear that just now? Did you hear how they knew the city? But we got a city manager that couldn't even direct me in no direction other than go find it on your own, other than go figure it out, other than this right here. I come to the fire department, and you see me, I'm out the door. Y'all see me, and I even pointed to red. And guess what? And I got on black again. And at the end of the day, look how they were able to give me something. I should have even asked him about the Saiddit Museum. That museum don't have anything to do with Black history. That museum is built around the diaspora. We're not the diaspora. We are the city of Delray. We are Black Americans. We're natives. We want to know about our town. Now I know I can send people to a history building. Why would my city manager not know that? If I'm listen, in order for you to understand the streets, sometimes you got to dig the dirt up. And in order to dig up the dirt, that's where the grave's at. And I wanted to know what was going on in my city. If you couldn't even tell me where my mammy was at, what did y'all expect me to do if you've been sending me to hell? You condemned me a long time ago to hell. But goddamn, how long you think hell gonna stay on fire? Do you really believe my God will send me to hell for eternity? No, it's time for me to get to the promised land, and I will be to the promised land. And when I said you should have corrected the case, that's all I asked them for. Go back and look at the very first video that I haven't even dropped on their ass. Come to the meeting late with me. Favoritism because you're a man. Taking advantage of black women because you know there's no resources. And the resources that should be made available, you guys have nothing in place. You're despicable. And I salute the men of Delray. And I got a feeling the city manager in Delray, he don't give a damn. Especially if you damn near to men. If you love men and you like men and that's your internal relationship that you feel, of course you're gonna bow down to a man, especially if you like one of them. That's why y'all didn't hear the voices of women. And I'm learning to understand it might not just be the black voices of women in Delray, but we stand first. And I'm sure there's a lot of white minority other women that have had issues with the city of Delray. The city of Delray is racist when it comes to women. The city of Delray is racist. Let me strike that. It's racist when it comes to black women. They don't even respect the senior citizens around here. They probably can't even tell you one of their names because they didn't grow up in the city. So why are we electing people in our city that know nothing about it? Why do we have spaded black museums that's supposed to be history of Delray in our city? But you don't have nothing in there. Anything you do in America, if black is written on it, you need to put it on the paper and make it known. It's Baba, Black America back again. Now I'm about to find out my history and what started Delray. And it did not get started by a pride sign. They all on the news fighting over a pride sign, getting people to joining other cities, but yet and still we got black women in Delray being mistreated and abused on the other side. But you can't punch me in the eye, but you can spit down there in my face. You can walk in my face. You know your breath stink. You know you shouldn't be that close to me in my personal space. And you know you should be talking to me with respect and dignity. And then you'll get a lady like me. But now I'm about to find out my history. If in fact, so y'all move roads over and everything, what the hell are y'all covering up, Delray? What really happened at that graveyard? This man talking about the grave from the Everglades. He talking about 1928. I'm talking about Mammy. I'm talking about where is those graves in the city of Delray? What flood is it? And it better not be nobody on top of my mammy at nobody graveyard. This is a history. That's the history of Delray. That should be classified. Those pictures should be in the city hall. Those are the pictures that should be in the city hall. The real history side of things. And you heard me say to the man, those are slaves that are down on the ground. That makes history in my city of Delray. That shows, that should be homage and respect. And you got this, they set up there, the police officer in Boynton. Oh, respect the grounds. What you mean? Because I can't say the word downhill and ass. Y'all the one put it in the Bible, your Bible throwers and writers. So now when I say it heavily, now I'm disrespecting the church. I mean, bump the fact that you can be a pastor in the church. And first of all, you frauded in this and schemed your way there. Took advantage of the elderly and the senior citizen. And the misused and mishandled in the head, even though I had power of attorney over him. You got your hair slicked back in the back like bacon bits, and then you're around here talking about slapping some goddamn body. You slap me, I'm gonna wake your ass up. You and your ex-wife and your little left-legged Lisa. You guys get no respect for me. I don't give a damn about you. But I am going to expose you. If you get in my way, I don't care if you support me or not. Just don't get in my way. Because see, what I'll do is turn you and flip your little asses back where you need to go to by dropping one of the beats on your head. Oh yeah, that's what I heard about you. Now, go take it up over there. Now get out my damn face and go fight your damn battles like I had to do and still doing and by myself and proudly doing it. They've been discriminating against me bad. City manager, man, they called the order not to help me. I mean, y'all remember when we did the video? We went over there because I asked the city manager. The city manager was putting the police on me because I was asking him about my case. He told the police basically get her. The police standing around looking like get her for what? Just like they did with Sergeant Bear, no coochie nuts. Called the goddamn signal 90 on me because I'm upset about you walking in my damn face. Because I got the only weapon in my hand and they know good and down where they're violating my amendment rights. My rights to bear arms. How you gonna have a felony? You can't be a felony, but you got the right to bear arms. Those two separate cases, man, that need to be taken to litigation. There's no way you're gonna tell me that you drop one law to say I'm a felony, I can't possess a weapon, but you also say I got the right to bear arms. So which one is it? I got the right to bear arms, or you got the right to tell me I can't bear arms because I'm a felon? And then you got the right to tell me I can't bear arms even as a felon, but yet my felony had absolutely nothing to do with nothing near violence at all. And then on top of that, I was in my 20s. Did I have children? I didn't even have kids. I didn't have my son till 1999. I got a felony in 1997 or 1998. And I don't got the right to bear arms, even though this officer walked in my damn face, even though the black chief of police know it wasn't right, even though the punk ass city manager know it wasn't right, even though the old double-breasted suit 18-piece ass looking mayor know it wasn't right, even though them commissioners knew it wasn't right, and none of them stood up for me like it was wrong. None of them stood up for me. That's discrimination. Because at what point do you put your badge and title down and defend the laws of the people? None of them defended the laws of me. None of them did it. They all violated my rights. None of them stepped in and offered me any kind of service. This man offered me a service, and we're talking about the dead. Not one of them offered me service. None of them. That's discrimination against me. What do you do as a city manager? What do you do as a city commissioner? What are you supposed to do as a mayor? And then to tell anybody not to help me? And I got it on text? Nah, and guess what? Y'all won't believe it says 11/11. Yep. Surely did. Wait a minute. It's 11/11. Somebody put 11/11 in the chat for me, please, if there's anybody out there. Y'all just don't know. They discriminated against me, and I'm gonna tell my story. And as a city manager, and then look at the video. The city manager even said that, oh, I'm from Delray. Go back and look at the footage. The city manager said that he was from Delray. When he heard me say, he heard me over and over. See, they thought it was a joke. They heard me over and over talking about the death. I sent emails. His old slew, fat-footed ass, lean dean that worked for him. She a Haitian woman, so she didn't even give a damn. She didn't even care to ask. You heard what the Haitian girls, I told you, the Haitian girls say when somebody died in the Haitian religion and culture, they don't go visit and they don't do flowers. So what the F you thought she was going to do for me? And she got the order call from the city manager as well. But they didn't understand it's important to me. But they didn't care. But as a city manager, and you're from here, why were you not able to tell me to go to the history building to get information? He gave me no solution, no suggestion. He was only ready to sick them dogs on me. Just like Sergeant Bear coochie ass fat foot bald spot in the back of the goddamn head nuts. And now I'm upset about that, but then I'm also happy and blessed to be out the building too. Y'all don't know what a blessing it is. I ain't joking. I don't care who think I'm crazy. They better not get in my damn way. I ain't joking. I'm a bold dope. I'm gonna get that, man. I'm telling you, if they get in my damn way, I'm not joking. Y'all think I'm joking. And they talk about, oh, you threatening me? No, Soho. I ain't threatening you, goddamn it. I said don't get in my way. Because if you ain't got no reason to be in front of me, then don't get in my way. That's what I said. If they take that as a threat, then threaten. Take it as you want to. I said don't get in my way. If you have no business in my damn way, don't get in my way. And that goes for anybody. Don't get in my way. I mean, what y'all gonna do? Shoot me down? Do what you got to do. You know how many times Lilith done rose and went to hell and got back? What the hell? Huh? Huh? Oh, thank you. You do too. I like that color on you too. Thank you. She said, I look hot, baby. Oh my goodness, baby. Y'all better know. Did y'all hear that lady? Y'all think let me see if I could get that Lex boat. Let me see if I could get it coming. Get on out there. Get your little Lexus, girl. Get on out there. See there? I got her on out there, honey. She had that Lexus on the edge. Yeah, I had one of them about probably about 5 years ago before I got that Jag. I ain't care about all that no more. I don't care about nothing until I get to that Porsche. Wait till I get that Porsche. That Porsche on the back of that Porsche gonna have peas on there. And then man had the nerves, man. He almost made me barf in his goddamn in the braids. He got them tsunami braids going. I say, God damn, Spike Lee. He had them braids going to the back like a tsunami swift. I said, what this man done did? He done this man done went and put Rollo and Grady afro braids to the back puffs. I said, what the hell? What the? I say, man, I hope Cat Williams don't get a hold of his ass because he gonna be in trouble, man. He had them goddamn, I don't know what kind of braids those was going to the back, but I can tell you this, though. He had on a 15-piece suit. I don't give a damn if it was under 2 pants legs. You see 2 pants leg, Greg? Man, please. I say, look at Chicken George. Man, please. He and talk about doing something. Y'all don't understand. Gonna tell me. How you gonna tell me anything about my mama church? And I can't believe anybody in their right mind about their mammy will be going against me. I can't believe it. They'll say, well, you don't go to the church. You a damn lie. I don't go in the church. Coochie cutters. Sissy maid, M-A-I-D. I don't go in the church. I go to church like I do my other grandma because I'm here with her because I could do that. That was the alarm going off because normally on Wednesdays I got to pick brownie cakes up. But y'all see we had one in the building and it was 501. That's Brownie Cake's birthday. Hey, Brownie Cakes walked in that building before me. You see that? You see how I came back? Because one thing about Brownie Cakes was she loved my mama. We go to the graveyard and she said, hey, Grandma Portia. And she go and play. Or like when she be gone, she always say, when they do allow her to come back, she always say, I've been told Grandma Portia that I was ready to come home. I said, but she probably didn't tell me yet because I was out working. And then I say, well, you act like you wasn't listening when she told you. I say, I'm telling y'all, wait till y'all meet BC. She's a slicker. I got so many videos, y'all. Listen. Y'all think I'm joking? Y'all can cry if y'all want to, but cry right now, cause boy, when I go to dropping these videos, the re-videos back on y'all ass, y'all gonna say, what the hell? Y'all gonna see how I was trampling through their ass. And by the time y'all get through that set of videos, I'm gonna be on to the goddamn knots to the halves, baby. That's when y'all really gonna see that men only man cave. Y'all gonna see me walking in the room. They gonna say, who behind her? All men. But who in front of her? All women. They ain't gonna be able to get to me, boy. Who the tallest in the middle? Not her. Well, who the shortest in the middle? She is, because goddamn it, I'm gonna be backed up. Tall people gonna be on this side. Man, my black sheeps, all of us. All of us that they put down. All of us that they thought was better than us. All of us that thought that black sheep was gonna slay. There's no way you could be a black sheep and stay asleep. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Everybody have to get their chance at life again, especially when you have put life back in. Now you're going to get what you put out. but you also can get back what you put out. And you can reverse it and put it back until you continue to get it right, no matter which direction you go to, because you're going to continue to go through the same obstacles. You're going to continue to go through the same situations. You're just going to go back to this one, but it ain't going to be as hard as when you did it the first time. You get what I'm saying? You don't get what I'm saying? I don't know. Nobody probably don't get what I'm saying, because remember, I ain't nothing but a witch. I'm nothing but a witch. I mean, I'm a witch that can tell you about my mama church, even if it wasn't about the paperwork. See, that's what y'all don't understand. And see, they're not going to understand that it wasn't even about the paperwork, because to be honest with you, my gut already told me something was going to be shady up under the table. But I wasn't thinking about the paperwork. I was thinking about everything my mama tried to leave. She couldn't leave it. And then the two things that she did, love, it was so entangled until I didn't even get involved. And I didn't know anything was going on, but I ain't gonna talk about it. But I can tell you this, if it's anybody that paying attention, it wasn't about the paperwork. It was me going back and forth to my mama building. It was just about me going to just see something that I knew she left behind. And maybe one or the other one I might not be able to get back. But I'm gonna fight for at least one of them until she tell me which one I can let go. How about that? She might have memories in one of them that she don't want to remember, but I leave that up to her. But now I didn't have to be a member of the church, because it wasn't that old building. It was that old person that was in it. I could have been looking at the paperwork. And I opened up plenty businesses since my mama was gone. Because if it wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't have even opened up the restaurant. I could have been looked at that paperwork. And some will argue that, oh, she just want the building. If I wanted the building, I would have been looked at the paperwork. I would have been got involved in that. It wasn't about that. It was about holding on to something. Even if it just had one name, just one name still tied the family to it. That's it. And I put one name. I made them put one name on there. And when they removed lady name off that building, it was time for me to look at that. And when I looked at that, I went straight to them. But what they said to me was, instead of honestly answering the question, because it really was no reason, because it didn't cost them any more or any less to keep that name on there, because they knew I was asking her name to be on there for a reason. They knew it. That's why they put it on there in the first place. That's why. They knew it. They knew I am the one that said put her name on there, and she even agreed to it. My name is nowhere on there. I'm bigger than that, but I'm just that small and petty where I'm not going to let that go. And I'm waiting for that letter, that trespassing, to be done. And I'm going to fight their ass in court. I don't give a damn if he bring the 5 heartbeat daddy back. I could be as emotional as I want to be. And I'm doing it in my stages. And it doesn't matter if I get on here and spaz out. I'm not hurting anybody. I can't say nothing. I can't be to the graveyard and be emotional. I can't come from the fire department. I mean, I did put their ass on fire just now. I mean, you ain't see the red truck. You ain't see how happy I was. I lit that room up, buddy, because when they told me about that, I said, man, I got some fighting power. Man, that's a different type of power now, because I'll go back to school. And I never liked history. And I think I'm going to name that street. It don't need to be 8th Ave. I don't know why they got that street. I want to rename 10th and I want to rename 8th. I want one to be called Her Story, HERSTORY, Her Story Avenue. I don't even want Avenue. Her Story, I don't give a damn. Give me a trail. I want Her Story Avenue and History Trail. Both of them going neck and neck, just like that. I want both of them on there, both farm. And one good thing about me, I don't give a damn what people say about me, because you know what? I looked and seen what they did to Jasmine Crockett and also what she decided to do to herself. I told her a long time ago to get her ass from out of that damn area. I said, girl, get your ass on. I said, go fight with Chicago. I don't know, wherever you're from, go fight there. Go find something else to do. Go fight in the right lane. She's steady holding on to the black people. Steady hold. No, you can't hold on to the black people. They got to hold on to you. And you see just how many of them held on to you in that big ass state of Texas. You ain't gonna tell me all those black people in Texas poor and don't live in none of those redistricting areas. They do. They're not fighting because, Jasmine, they want to fight with you because you're a black woman. They see you got the power. But as long as you hold on to a Democratic title and steady talk, every time you talk, you got to throw the name Republican, Republican, there it is, there that, there it is. Every time you do that, you blow people away because we're not in the same mind. Well, they're not in the same mindset that you thinking people in. You're fighting on the wrong side. And if you're going to fight on your side, you need to fight with and you need to fight without. Fighting with means if a bill or something is being put on the table and you know it benefits the black, don't still go against them because you're trying to stay over there. They don't want you. They boo-tooted you. Find a bigger cause. Redo it. Think. I feel you still got it because you legally black. They had legally blonde. You legally black. But what I need you to do, you're going to have to pick it up again because you failing just like you did. And you went on SNL. See, I could go on SNL. If I go on SNL, goddamn it, they roast me when I leave off there. I'm going to roast the S, the N, and the goddamn little left leg at Lisa L. I'm going to roast the ass so bad. I'm like, did you bring, I know good and goddamn well SNL. You ain't get me on your recap ass show and then called yourself trying to roast me. Man, I'll take SNL ass and turn them into an alien ass. Man, please, last nigga standing. Last native standing, man, please, I'll redo. Who? Roast me. Man, I get 0.1% petty on the ass. They talking about 50 cent, 50 cent. How you got the 50 cent? You forgot about 25-cent piece dollar bill coin sheet. And then they said, was you 25 cent today? Did I say I was 25 cent today? Because I might be 0.1% petty today. About mine, I ain't joking. That thing got me emotional over there just now. And then to really think about how the city of Delray just that quick. And it really wasn't even just that quick. They've been discriminating. Man, there's so many black stories around here. It's a shame. And I'm not joking. And now the minute I go around people, they're going to want to, you can tell me about, no, goddammit. How long ago you seen me? How many times you had gave me a like? How many times you came and listened to me? How many times you sat in the room and listened to them talk about me? How many times you defended me? How many times you say, yes, she right, but I just can't fight with her? How many times? How many times you seen me and could have slid a car? Well, they going to say, man, we don't never see you. I'm going to say exactly. So what the F you think I'm around here cutting up for? Ain't no way y'all think I'm right here cutting up for no goddamn reason. And I don't call it cutting up. I call it defending myself because I'm none of your friends. Like, I don't give a damn about cutting none of them loose because I ain't never had none of them. I started at the right time in the game by myself. I don't got nothing to lose. You can't take my BC from me. Gone. Can't take my son from me. Gone. You can't take my daughter from me. She working through it. She a realtor. Got a broker. And she will switch brokers on your ass. Okay? Can't talk about no marriage. Gone. Only, what else you gonna take? What you gonna take? Who you gonna take? You can't tell me about my mama. I'm already digging up the graves. I mean, what you gonna tell me? I'm ugly. Okay. What you gonna tell me? I got my hair in the afro and I got my hair plaited down. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 right there on the square, and everything's sitting down. So okay, I got Sealy plaits in my hair. Okay, next. Oh, you a witch. Next. Oh, you just a dummy. But I'm about to get graveyard digged up. You just a hoe. Men in Delray, can you raise your hand? Men in Delray, can you raise your hand? Men in Delray? Men. See that? Men. Raise your hand. On 51. Raise your hand. Okay, what else they'll say? You got all them baby. I ain't got nothing to lose. It don't matter. Nobody likes you. God damn it. Let me tell you something, lady. I never talk to you because I never like you. You probably know Portia, and I'm certain she didn't like you, even if she ask her old bestie. You want me to bring her in the story? Let her rise. Because she had did some kind of cricket toad. When my mama passed away, one of these women, she knows who she is, Slewfoot. This woman pulled me to the side. Me to the side. At my mama hospital. That I'm going to pull those records. Pulled me to, matter of fact, I need to go. Damn, I got so much business to take care of. My own business. I got so much. Now I got to go get the records to my mama. Then I got to get over here. See, I told y'all. Y'all don't know what kind of day y'all think I'm gonna have. I was about to tell y'all the story about Slewfoot, how she tried to pull me to the side and told me what my mama said. And I said, man, I know. I said, step over here. I told her. She asked him if I ain't told his damn. So I said, what was that? So I said, hold on now. Hold on now. I know you about no Portia, but I don't think you know her. I say, hold on now, because first of all, lady, if my mama told you that before death, I want to know why the F you still talking. And guess what? My tongue was not profound then. That's why I only use 3 of them now, and I use them to the fullest. Yes. And I say MFing. Because I chose to. And in the video, man, I almost slipped the other day. I say, man, I swear for God, I was talking about these same Sohos in Delray. I was talking about them same ones, boy. Y'all wait till we go places. Watch how they look at me. I'm gonna be like, hey, they know I walk in the room and don't see them. I just walk in the room and I take me a seat. You get uncomfortable. They go to texting, probably talking about me in their head. It's okay. But I had to tell Miss Soho, I say, first of all, and I'm not joking. I said, first of all, if my mama told you that in death, why are you talking about it now? Like if my mama wanted you to repeat that to me, she would have told you that when she was living. Or you would have repeated it when she was living. Next of all, I told that lady, and another of all, my mama don't talk about her children like that. My mama don't even like talking about her children with her children. So I know my mama didn't tell you that because my mama wasn't like your mama. And I know my mama didn't say that. And I want you not to be lying on my mama. And I want y'all not to start lying on my mama. Because if anybody tell a lie on my mama and say something about my mama, y'all know how I am about my mama. Y'all know I'm going to hell about my mama. Now say something about my mama. If I hear anybody throw any kind of stone about my mama, watch what happens. And I'm going to show y'all who my mama was. I'm not joking because a lot of these ladies, they know who my mammy is. Yeah, they know her too. I wonder if we could date it back to then. I wonder if we could turn this into a real story sitcom. Because I'm going to rotate their ass like hands on the clock. I'm going to be like, this her day today. Nah, she tried me yesterday. What? Hey, bring me that bag. What? Bring me somebody who had told me something about, Suli May had said something about child molesting. Yeah. They said what now? Because my knowledge, men and women be over here molesting children. And I can't wait for that one. What now? Oh, and y'all know I got some stories on the table. Y'all know Carmela Anthony coming up. Y'all know Anton Massey been up. Y'all also know El Twan is up, because I'm giving the family a little bit of time. You know, they going through their grief and stuff like that. But that story ain't going nowhere, whether the family on board with me or not. Because it ain't no state in the state of Florida, not at the graveyard where I'm fighting at, because it's a grave buried over there. And I want to know why that grave buried over there like that with no kind of respect put on it. It's supposed to be a damn whole tape. Matter of fact, at that graveyard, it's supposed to be a yellow tape around that graveyard. Why? Because we need to dig the body up. See, but ain't no movement in the family, but from one of the family members, one of the aunties, the one that she says she raised them. She says she got work with NAACP. I want to know, NAACP, will you tell me where you at? Why it's taking so damn long? I don't know why it ain't no yellow tape band around that property over there of ours. Because we need to dig the grave up. We need to dig up the grave because there's beating the shoe marks on him. And I don't know what coroner said natural death. So I don't know what part of the family. Then the family member, the same auntie who raised him and took care of him and he lived with her, she said that she found an attorney at or near the prison. So there's been no movement. I haven't heard anything from the family. I'll give you guys an update on that. Hopefully I don't got to barge my way in. I'll be speaking to a huge member of NAACP probably here shortly. We'll probably take that phone call together. But again, I know the family said that they big time, not big time. One of the family members said that she sit on a lot of boards and she got it. So we're waiting to hear an update on El Twan, our young man that was brutally murdered in one of the Florida prisons. And the family was notified on January the 19th, 2026. And let's remember, that was the day in the celebration of Martin Luther King. And I'm surprised that the NAACP and whoever this attorney is have yet to bring this to the forefront. And the family should force upon it and push it. And if there's anybody out there that know about this El Twan situation, I want you to reach out to me, 561-929-6383. If anybody know about the murder of El Twan at one of the Florida prisons, because I haven't gotten anything, I'm waiting on information, but the family said that they have it, but I don't see where everybody knows about it. I don't see where, I don't know anything about it. So once the family, I guess, get everything situated, because this need to make national news, not just city news. And I'm really respecting the family at this point, because you see, I'm moving in the right steps where everything lines up with me. You see how I'm moving on it? See how I'm moving on it? See, I like to move where everything line with each other. It was the day for me to bring that back up on the map. See, El Twan ain't going nowhere, not as long as he is across from my mommy. And my grandmommy. And my grandma Sophie. Wait, let me back up. Don't forget my mammy. I better keep going, man. I got so many. Ooh. So my grandma, Miss Dot, she is my dad's biological mom. How about her birthday? How about this? How about how about I'm born and raised on Ezekiel Avenue? How about this? How about her birthday is November the 11th. 1-1-1-1. I can't do it, but I'll try. Yeah, she Native Indian. Yeah, my grandma, my adopted grandma, she Native Indian too. See, it's a lot of history going on around me. See all that history? And even my grandma made history too, because my grandma is one of the first Black women on Liberty Hill that had the government program where you had to live in the home at least 10 years and you own your home. My grandmother was the first one that did that. First black woman. And guess what? And my dad is 6'7", 6'8", something like that. My grandma 6'7". I think my daddy's 6'7". And my grandma is only like 4 foot, maybe 3, 4'4". And I'm the shortest one out of us because my brothers are tall too. I'm the only girl. And my grandma popped my hand one time. I was out the door trying to fight. I said, girl, you better get from over here. I be running the ass on it. They be steady getting close. I said, see, and she had to got, and I was about to get that tooth, and my grandma had to pop my hand. I'm like, damn, little hands. My grandma popped my hand so goddamn hard. It made me kind of do like this, and I walked on in the yard. I looked at that girl. I say, see, now that was the first time my grandma had ever hit me in my whole life. So my point is, don't let that little Spud McKenzie fool you. My grandma was a small lady. Yes, honey. But my grandma, my grandma wasn't playing with her. My grandma had, oh, matter of fact, my grandma wear a hat like this, but she had a feather on that hat. Whoop. And I keep telling y'all, my grandmother is also one of the founding, one of the members of Royal Baptist Church as it was starting. I'm trying to get history again. See, I let them slide now. I had called up there to Royal Baptist Church. The lady ain't gave me a call back yet. I said, see there, that's what I be saying when people don't know me. And then when they got to get to know me, then that's when we have problems. Because I be like, girl, you didn't check your voicemail. I had left a message for you like a couple of weeks ago, or like 3 weeks ago. See, I'm that type of person. And then they be like, oh, well, I didn't ask you what you meant, ma'am. I was only saying, did you, yes or no? Did you check your voicemail? See, all of that. But I said, get to know them gratefully and gracefully, because you know you ain't got to light that fire yet, because it might not be a fire. You might just get to sway on in there. Yeah, Sister Diana Miller. No, not green, not butt poke. That lady had that bun on top of her head, just like this right here. It was like a swoop like that. And then like these two right here is like the earmuffs. Like, you know, like the Trick Daddy Cake earmuffs. That Diana, she had that. Her name Diana something. I don't even want to put an A on there, because doing stuff like that embarrasses my grandma named Sister Diana Miller. Hell, shut it all. And this lady got the galls to have the last name Green. And you don't know my name is Greta Green? You know what my grandma used to call me? Greta. Y'all thought I'm joking when I say Greta Green on the shade, Greta Green on the shade. My grandma used to call me Greta. And I used to be like, and I don't like the name Greta, but now, y'all better not eat them collard greens, not them collard greens over there. You better get my collard greens. Get on that line, ride that horsey, ride the horsey. Get the line. Horsey, ride that horsey. You better get the line. Horsey, better get on the line. Get on the line. If you ain't got a line this straight in your hand, you better get on the line. He gone. All you gotta do is get on the line. If you ain't had one on, you better get on the line. Get on the line. Got him again. And again. Get on the line. Doop. Get on the line. 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 I don't know what I be doing. I just do me. And I'm trying, y'all, listen. When y'all see me swap, I'm trying to take a deep breath. It's like I'm warping. Do you know how overwhelming I felt? Just to know that there's a historical place for me to go, period. So I'm toned down. Do you know how I feel just to know that they see how the spam people call you? Like they didn't hear me talking. Like stuff like that. I'm not joking. It's like, it's rude. And then to look up and see if somebody's spam, potential spam, scam likely. I mean, they owe me so much money, man. I can't wait to sit down. I'm going to just collect my lawsuits. I'm like, man, I'm going to sit down and just collect all my damn lawsuits. But it's so overwhelming to know that I got somewhere to go. It was even more overwhelming to know that they knew something. And to be honest with you, the fire department don't come out as often in Delray. So for them to even know the history, even just to know a little bit, even to give me any kind of guidance, that made me feel good for me to keep running into the city manager. And the last time I ran into him, I asked him about the names at the graveyard. He could have said, hey, you could, but because he's so prideful, oh, I'm a woman, I'm gonna stay away from her. Oh, she's dangerous, I better leave her alone. But he never even got the chance to get to know me outside of, we keep running into each other because I keep getting emotionally beat up by the members of Delray, starting with the men. It's all in the line of the men. It's the men. They are very disrespectful on the other side. Look at that officer that came out with the lady with the dog. She just was acting like she was a drunk ass Soho and was trying to steal shoes because she knew it was ours. She knew those shoes was mine. But when that officer came out, he already knew who I was. That's why when you pull the video, I said, wait a minute. Don't you hear me talking about this lady? How you just insert, it's on the video. It's like, wait a minute, do you know me? It's the men. It's all men. And it's like, had this man even helped me from the beginning or gave me any kind of valid or valuable resource, when he see me, because all of them sitting in their circles, all of them sitting around thinking I'm crazy because all of them done ganged up on me. All of them done table talked about me. All of them done pillow talked about me. All of them done did what they need to do. But what they don't understand is it's more of me out there than it is you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. However many of them, from the city attorney, the city manager, the mayor, the chief of police, the commissioners, and I would like to label them one by one, especially the women. For them to even hear, and none of them know me, but they've heard of me, they've seen me before, they've encountered me, or they know somebody that know me, but they've never seen this from me, and none of even the women even offered a resource. Even the city leaders here didn't offer a resource other than to shut her up. Oh, you'll turn your time up, her time up. But if you ask any of the city leaders here, had that happened to their wife, what would they have done? And would they have waited until March the 12th, 2026 to get an answer for something so simple as him walking in my face, intimidizing, antagonizing me, calling a signal on me all across the goddamn city, calling Butch the Bear on me, calling Buffalo Rambo on me, calling Boy Short Wears on me, calling Patrol Petty Mike on me. Then got Dora to Explorer looking to the back, knowing good and damn well that wasn't right, because even she knew that that man shouldn't have been out there. Because when I asked for, y'all know how I am, I said, I'm here to file a complaint against Sergeant Bear. She said, okay, yeah, I remember. Hold on. And for her to even see him getting in my face, she should have called the signal. And she didn't, because they need their job. They didn't need me to be protected. They had to protect each other. It started initially from a white man attacked me where I live at. I never met this man before. I just seen him in a dream. And I'm not being funny. Called the family members to the table. And one of the family members was on the phone with me when I heard the gunshot out the door. And I was about to tell her that story. And it happened just like that. And I was on the phone with her. That's why one of the witches found where I live at and hunted my damn grounds and woke my ass up. I said, get up, girl. You the other witch. At the end of the day, they botched up my story from there. I should have sued then. And I'm going to look and see if I can still sue. Because I am emotionally stressed out on the inside. I am emotionally beat. But because I know I have nobody, all I got in me is to keep fighting, because all at one door. And it ain't got no choice but to open one day this week. Ain't got a choice but to open. Even if it's that door for me to find out the history. But more so to show people that the city of Delray have been discriminating against Black women, including my own color, including the women that even sit on the commissioner's board, because they did not offer me any kind of gratitude, any kind of nothing, because they rather be friends with each other. They rather talk about things that don't really relate in the city, because they don't feel like women and voices like me matter, because most of the women done gave up and they don't want to fight anymore. And they'll root me on by whispering, but they're not going to root me on anyway. Or if I could sit in their ear and keep telling them everything I'm doing, draining my damn energy, and then trying to bring them along with me, and then still trying to move forward. Y'all wait to see everything I got going on. And I want you to tell me, is anybody on YouTube doing it like me? And I'm still fighting. And what y'all can prove is that I came from hell with my fight, because I live at the graveyard. And I mean it with my damn keys. I'm so mad, but every time I think about it, it just pisses me off so bad, because it ain't just Delray on my plate. Y'all see how the girl did me down in Broad? I'm telling y'all, it's like I've been set up. That girl attacked me down there in Broward. She attacked me. And I sat on house arrest, man. This after the man did that to me with the gun. And then I'm at one of the places that I love. I love going to the casino. Why? I love going to the arcade because I like to record my slot play. And I just enjoy myself. That's a part of me in my life. And I get attacked and I go to jail. And then 2-3 weeks later, I get thrown on house arrest. This is after the man. And then to have someone just so quick to just say, just call in there and say, I made that up. I walked in the courtroom, pulled the tape. The man called me over. I was late. And he called me over and he said, do you know the victim? And I looked at him and I said, excuse me? I say, I am the victim. I had done snapped on that ass, man. I was like, I am the victim. No, the delay. No, I said, I am the victim. I said, I've been trying to tell y'all I am the victim. I've been asking all y'all, how do I press charges against this young lady? Man, go back and look at my videos. I asked all of them. I've been asking all of them how to press charges against this young lady. I even had emails asking them. They come, I got to go back and do this. I got to go back and do that. I got to do this. So I'm fighting to put her in jail, man. Because you don't get to treat people any kind of way. And y'all think I'm joking. The common denominator here is them. The common denominator for me is them. I'm not the common denominator. It's them. They're the common denominators. Because when I line their ass up and talk about each one of their ass as I roll that goddamn bowling ball down their ass and yawn they fall. I'm going to put everyone in their lane and tell them what they did to me. And then you all be the judge of who's the common denominator. Because no matter what, that young lady should have never put her hands on me, scratched me across my back, and ripped my shirt when I had the evidence and the proof. And I said it on camera, and they still disregarded me. They still, for whatever it's worth, she should have got charged with something, and she didn't. And the officer even caught her in a lie. So imagine, I haven't even fully watched that video. You don't understand the stress and the pressure on me. And as a black woman, everybody I go to, because I'm frustrated. When I try to calmly tell you my story, you get interrupted. Man, y'all know one thing about black women and black men. We don't like to be interrupted when we're speaking. And white people have a knack for that. Man, shut the F up. We're speaking. Just like black people got a knack for it too. But in my case, I've been having a problem with white people listening. Just like the man going back to the lady with the dog. He didn't even, by the time I got through arguing back and forth with him, I'm totally frustrated. Because he interrupted me while I'm talking about this lady. He knew it wasn't about him, but he just interrupted me. One or two things happened. He was either discriminated against me because he knew I didn't know him, or two things happened. He already knew me. He was either discriminating against me because I'm a black, tall woman, and did you feel offended? But you see me pointing and talking about the lady. Go and pull the footage. I'm waiting on the information from that. Traffic duty Rachel. I went and did a complaint with that one. Waiting on that update. There are problems in Broward just with this one young lady. Not even to mention Mr. Sniffles on my neck. And it wasn't even just me. It was another young lady as well. And they think I'm not going to get that footage. I got a whole goddamn movie to just complete on my own self. Fighting all the ass. And I'm going to be, am I the bad? I think I'm bad. You damn right I'm bad. You goddamn right I'm bad. Who would ask somebody? I think I don't know if Lester Green said that. I don't know if Eddie Kane said that. I don't know if 15 double-breasted suit said that. I don't know if Shushan George, Pastor Green said that. I don't know what left-legged living. One of them said that, Lisa. I don't know if Dora to Explorer. I don't know if Diane said that. I know somebody said she thinks she bad. God damn it, I don't think I'm bad. God damn it, I know I'm bad because I'm the only one standing with me. And my people behind me, on the side of me, and in front of me. And I'm thankful for my mammy. And I am the baddest. And I'm going to continue to proclaim being the baddest. And I'm never going to take that off the table. I'm the KKK. I'm the cut cartel queen. And I'm not going away. Basically, every time I went to the city manager in Delray, I was basically pleading out for help. And he took his waffle-shaped eyes and his trick daddy cake cheeks and his Oprah Ozempic goddamn chin-headed ass and dismissed me. Even though he seen me emotional, because I was very emotional when that first man came and did that to me. He didn't care. I came back to him again emotional. Him and Chief Russ, and he didn't care. He still didn't offer me no help or no support. He still didn't care. Even the first time I came to him and was telling him what that man did to me. And I said to him, and I got the video, and I said to him, I'm not going to bed. I said, I'm asking y'all to please take care of this. That man had no business attacking me the way he did. He had no business. He basically called a signal on me, and he was intimidating me. He embarrassed me. He walked up on me. He stunned me because I was shocked that he would even continue to get that close to me. And then standing in my face like he Fonzarelli daddy. He tried to belittle me. How you gonna belittle me? Corey Green Giant. What would make you call a signal 90 on me when I'm only holding my phone and my voice and I got a freedom of speech and I'm in the building that I pay for and you're overpaid $160,000 a year for what? To be a bully, abuse of power as a sergeant? What work do they really do? I got footage of them at taco places eating. I got footage of them at inside the bars with the cars parked the wrong way watching football games. The city manager seen that. But because I don't know if this city manager is gay or not, but it leads me to believe that the city manager is gay. And it leads me to believe that because he want to be me, unless he's the him, I don't know. Because I get boy tween their ass too. I'll boy tween, man, B-O-I. I will boy tween your ass too. You don't see? I look like a boy, right? Right? Oh, probably not because I got this. Or, oh, you want me to move them? Tuck them in somewhere? Let me tuck them. I'll tuck it like that because y'all like when they come out like that. So I'll boy tween your ass too. Oh, you want me to leave that one out or you want me to take that one off? Oh. Yeah. It leads me to believe that the city manager is shrooky. And because the city manager is shrooky, it gets tricky. It gets tricky. The city manager is shrooky. And because the city manager is shrooky, he's shook between should he defend me as a woman, black woman, or should he defend me as a woman, black woman, or should he defend me as a woman with a vagina, or should he defend me because I did have the babies, or should he defend me because he got a title, or should he defend me because I ain't gonna tell him what to do, or should he defend me because I'm the people? And he forgot about his badge of honor and his oath for the people. Yeah, you come here too, city chief of police. Sit down, Mayor. I ain't get to you yet. Chief of police. You don't seem like you're shrooky, but I don't know. You're not shrooky. I know you like to run up and down the goddamn streets with boy shorts on. Okay, we get it. We get it. We get it, Shrook. And then Key. We get it. I don't know. All I can say is you did the same thing too. You did an abuse of power too because you forgot that you're behind a badge and a uniform and an oath. You forgot to utilize the other side of your mannerisms. You did the same thing too. I'm gonna bring you to the table to let you know that I got my dot on your ass. And one thing about me, when I go to dot in that ass, I be dot. They're like, damn girl, what you damn girl? I be done dotted your ass so goddamn bad you'd think you on the other side of spades. We done turned this into what kind of game? No goodwill. Oh, the jig just missed in spades. Oof, got a lot of pressure. I got a lot of pressure coming out of spades. So I don't know I know who my partner is, Ashley, boy. Cool. What now? Cool. We'll switch up on your ass. Nope, I know. I don't do them old partners like that no more. I had a partner at one point. That was a pretty good partner when they could play and could see. It was so horrible. We was talking about trying to do a family something, and this particular person was like, oh, don't do spades. And I'm like, what now? You mean the intro game to me? The intro game to me, you said don't do. Right there, I should have cut that so in, but you know what? I gave him a break. And you know what I wanted to remind you all? I wanted to also remind you of any family member. They'll tell you that I've always walked off from them, except Sissy the maid tried me one time and said things. I'm talking about bitter tongue. I couldn't believe the things that was coming out that tongue's mouth. I said, that's what live again. She act just like live Lisa. I said, that's what they do to. But anywho, everybody that I've walked off from, and I didn't give you the gratitude of arguing back and forth, but I might have snapped at your ass real quick to let you know to sit down. And you know it's only certain things that I stood up and fought for. If I've ever walked away and you know you deserve the battle from me and I gave you a break, you need to do me a favor. Pat your ass on the back. Please. Pat your ass on the back. Pat your ass on the back because you made history. You made history. Because if I've never argued with you, if you're a family member and I showed you any kind of love and gratitude, and I've never, ever, ever argued with you, I might not have spoke to your ass no more. I cut the whole family off when I realized that you're traitors. And you all know that you are. I don't give a damn good, bad, different. You act nice, but if you eat somebody macaroni and cheese, I do good macaroni and cheese, don't I, doodles? I do good baked beans, don't I, you little doodles? Don't I do good gizzard and rice? I do good. Ooh, that girl can cook. Tell him I can cook, y'all. Tell him Delray I can cook. Tell him I can cook. Hey, tell him I can cook, y'all. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him I could cook. But I eat like a white person. Tell him I could cook. I'll eat some soul food. I'll eat a little bit. But my preference is clean food. Point that get back on the story. See, that's how you got to break up the monotony. Make sure you get the ones that ain't supposed to be. Oh, she's talking boring. Yes, haul ass. If there's anybody here, how y'all doing? Anyway, pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back because what you can say, yeah, I ain't never argued with her before. Pat yourself on the back, City of Derry. Y'all join in too. Pat yourself on the back. If I had to stumble on you, that means you really wasn't on my agenda in the way you think you were. Because if you were one of the persons that I honestly let in my world, and I honestly never argued with you, and if I had to have a big argument with you and you still ain't make it right, but the big argument with me, how I ended the argument, was I did not argue and I walked away from the argument. I want you to pat yourselves on the back to say, she never do me like that. But I also want to introduce 2026 to you. If you walk anyway in my goddamn footsteps, you will make history. You're going to make history, and I'm not being funny. Because I'm sure I can dig somewhere. What now? Yes, honey. Man, I have to. I told y'all they need to bring. If I can get me a stick shift car, I'd rather go get me a stick shift car. I'm not joking, and I would have to decide where I would want me a car sent from. Because I had Florida, a nope, Ford, nope. All these recalls, I don't even know if I want to be around here in a car. I might have to fly over their damn head. Where you going at? Oh, to West Palm? Okay. Where you going at? Miami? Okay. Where you going at? Over to the island of Palm Beach? Yay. The island of Palm Beach. Where do we walk up in the island of Palm Beach? Google 444. Google island of Palm Beach. I'm telling y'all. Y'all better get ready. Let me put this seatbelt on so we can. I know good and damn well y'all ain't take up all my damn time. I got so emotional. I'm so glad my emotional days about over. Thank you. So when I get ready to puncture a hole in their damn story, I want them not to be emotional. I'm moving the seat up. I want them not to be emotional either. Okay? Did y'all hear that lady say? Did y'all not hear mom's mom say, "Ooh, you look hot"? I say I do because it is chilly out here today. Let me show y'all my pants. Show you my pants. Show you my pants. Show you my pants. Show you my pants. Let me show you my pants. It's a like a rustic disco bell bottom. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, get it. Get it. Get it. I say, man, I have come up with so many different sorority names. I was like, man, I'll be done had my own damn sorority. Because all them sororities that they be talking about, I said, man, they wouldn't touch my damn sorority. I have my damn sorority on sleek. I ain't joking. I only want the sleekest around me. I ain't joking. I'm talking about I want sleek, messy desi. If you ain't a sleek, messy desi, I don't want you around me. I'm not being funny. I need to get something that say sleek, messy desi. I want something. Come on out, people. Damn, man. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they building over there, but I should have asked, man. I got somewhere to go that somebody like my ass. They like talking about the dead over at the fire department. I wonder if they could tell me if they burnt up anybody's ass. Man, please. And y'all better learn not to hold back y'all damn questions. It's on y'all. Because, hey, and one good thing about it, I'm telling them right now, invite me somewhere. Don't think I'm going to be your friend just because, oh, yeah, she coming with me. She know how to act. Wait, first of all, if you know me, you should know I know how to act. And I want to know why the F you saying that right now, because right there you trying to tell me I need to do how you want me to be. We ain't going to be able to do that. I ain't got to come to your house. I ain't joking. Hey, listen, I got to make that clear. I got to get me some sort of manager. I got to get me somebody. And I don't mean no manager to tell me what to do. I mean the manager for me to tell you. I need me a manager to tell what to do. I need that kind of manager. And that kind of manager would understand that means stay in your lane. I need that. And you know what? People have a hard time when I tell people to stay in their lane. I think they really don't understand what stay in your lane means. Look at little Spangalang over there. They gonna need me to come back over there too. This is the podcast over there. I said I'm gonna put all their ass out their misery. Wait to mint it. Wait to mint it. Wait to mint it. Wait to mint it. Yeah. Wait to mint it. Wait to mint it. Wait to mint it, Sophie. See there? I wasn't even supposed to be over here. I was supposed to be all the way on Atlantic. Damn dumbass people gonna tell me I don't go to church. Man, you done lost your damn mind. You don't see that number 19 right there? You gonna tell me I don't do what? Man, you don't know about my grandma's birthday is? My grandma got this building. Look at that. Matter of fact, 119. And I'm glad that I brought that number up. This is St. Paul AME. This church right here is my grandma's church. See, that's how I ran into these. Remember, this is how I ran into these funky danks over here. This how I ran to remember Green Eye Bandit from the one that act like Giselle off the Housewives of Potomac, the SD Saiddit Cultural Arts Museum. Cultural. I need to understand and define culture. So to see, they right by my grandmother. And that man had the nerve to say, I don't do what again to you. I know good and damn well he didn't say that. I say, just because you got a patch of hair, just because you got a little patch of hair, and look on y'all want me to be honest, he looked like he had weave in it. That's why it was spiked. Each one of those rolls had spikes and Crisco grease. And they had the sideburns was down like goddamn. They had mixed Crisco grease and P. Diddy baby oil. They had mixed it together like this. And then he did like that and slicked it down. I said, yeah, okay. He did just what he was supposed to do. I said, okay, Tay. And then I kept it moving. And he had the nerves. This man, I can't live nowhere else. Y'all the only ones really don't like to go to church. So guess what? I don't like to go to church. I don't like to go to church with people. And if anybody will ever ask, if anybody will tell you, I always tell you, that's why I started liking that church right there, because they had service. That's my grandma church. And they had service there from 7:30 in the morning to 9:30. Even when I was at my restaurant, I was working 7 days a week. And I get up in the morning, I go to my grandma church, then I leave from there. I go and I get my supplies for my restaurant, and then I leave from there, and then I go and I work all day. And I did that 7 days. And the only time I left was if I had to do a go live. That's where them goddamn Nigerians at. I told you about that system, Epic. And I go there for 2 or 3 weeks, work my ass off there, come back. Might have a catering order. Man, I might have to kick up somebody's ass. I might have to, I'm telling you, man, I did it. It's my time. It's my time. I don't give a damn. And listen, I was about to tell y'all all of it, and I say, nah, they'll get their day. But I know one thing. I goes to church. I love my early service. What got me away from church, if you want, must I be honest, when Sister Lester Green, little legged Lisa's mammy, when her and her beefing entourage decided to come to the jail and tell me that I don't dress appropriate at church. Really, I don't wear pantyhose and stuff like that. But I always dress real good. Ask anybody that know me. And they came to the jail and insulted me on the inside. And I said, and right there I said, nobody's going to stop me from wearing what I want to wear. And that's when I heavily started wearing heels, because of those two runts that said something to me when I went to jail. Now, mind you, this is in I think I went to jail 1998. What the hell they looking at? Damn, that was weird. They was looking at me like two aliens. And I'm behind the tent. What the hell? Man, y'all think I'm joking. People weird. People been acting so weird lately. I'm like, man, I don't want to stay over there with them. Now, I'd rather just stay at the graveyard. Because for right now, nobody don't want to go there. That's what, hey, y'all, one thing about it, I bet you this right here. I'm safe at the graveyard. See there? I found the safest place in the goddamn whole city, and nobody knows it. I got the safest place. Nobody wants to go out there. I can tell you who all pretty much go out there. Did y'all see that middle finger that they got sitting there in that water that go up like this? We gonna start. I want that down. I want them to change the trajectory of the water, because it's insulting, it's insinuating, it's disrespectful, and I need to make sure that I make what the hell? I know good and damn well they got something better to do than to be right there at the light. I know good and damn well they got something better to do than be at that damn light. What the hell? Now tell me why. Tell me why they got our lights on like that. Like that, don't see stuff like that bothers me. They better hope that run by that. They better hope that run by solar. Cause I want to know if flicking them damn lights cause any kind of early outage of the signals, early outage of the lights flashing on the vehicle. If it do anything to hinder and speeding up the life of that particular technology, I want them to stop doing that. Because who are they intimidating over here? So he got his lights on. Well, I take that back. He probably had his lights on because he knew I was over here. And if I'm not mistaken, this is where I find out about the history of my grandma, of Delray starting, hopefully. Creative Arts School, Crest Theater. So y'all might not remember, but right here, all of that right there, if y'all remember, go back and look at the videos when I go out and do the green market. You know, the green market with the little snake ass lady that had the candles, and I was gonna help her. I'm gonna find somebody that do candles and oils. That's who I'm on the prowl for, honestly. Somebody that know how to do candles and oils, man. If I get someone that know how to do candles and oils and it's up to my liking, oh my goodness, that's gonna be a takeoff. That's gonna be a takeoff. Nope, child. I think I got that from. I believe I got that from Rainbow. I just wanted to show it to you. And nope, I don't got no kind of Rainbow deal. But if I found somebody that do candles, make their own candles, or, you know, have that type of connection to good candles and maybe decorative candles, I'm talking about it's certain ones I want. Making it like in the ducks and the swans, and I want it white, and I want it with scents. I want stuff like that. I even want like a candle. I even want some candles that's made out of palm trees. I want like green candles made out of palm trees, and I want white candles that's made out of like ducks. I guarantee you, I will push those. Oh my goodness. See, I like visions of things like that. I want things that are different, because you don't get to see people nowadays really getting creative. I want you to come into my world, because when I light a candle for me, some people, like the girl said, one girl told me, she called me a witch. I said, damn, I probably am one. I said, let me Google. I said, I don't see no witches on here. And then it was a witch. Who is that witch? They was calling this lady a witch, and I got her written down. She's I was writing down so much stuff on the other side. She from I think she's from New Orleans. And they say people wasn't confused if she's a witch or not. Give me her name, but I know one thing, if I'm not mistaken, either she passed away on the 18th of November. Either she passed away on the 18th of November or something. I know something associated with the 18th. But I'm also on the 18th. So her name, but people loved her. I got to go back and look her up too. And they call her a witch. And I'm like, New Orleans, man, I don't know. And then now this man done called me a witch. I say, okay, here I go again. Lilith, I told y'all what happened to me at the Hard Rock. Bobblehead, this lady. I'm telling y'all, I got so much stories I could tell y'all. Go back and look at the footage. I ain't gonna keep going back and forth. You're gonna have to keep up. Y'all gonna have to keep up, or y'all gonna have to go get them reruns now. I'm gonna have to get all that situated so people cannot be coming ahead. If you ain't in the story, don't come around. That's how I'm gonna be. If you didn't know the head, get back. Because you ought to know what I'm fighting and chopping up and putting down together and bootooting and baballing and going to party, and then here, you, me, your side, mine, you, me, 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 and you, me, 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 Nobody on YouTube do it like me. Nobody on YouTube can do it like me. Nobody on YouTube doing it like me. Nobody on YouTube can do it like me. Nobody on YouTube do it like me. Nobody on YouTube can do it like me. Nobody on YouTube can do it like me. Nobody could do it like me. Nobody you could do it like me. Everybody you could do it like me. Nobody 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 on YouTube doing it like me. You nobody on YouTube doing it like me. Nobody on YouTube could do it like me. Nobody on YouTube doing it like me. We nobody on YouTube doing it like me. We know nobody on YouTube is doing it like me. Nobody on YouTube is doing it like he. Nobody on YouTube is doing it like me. 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 See how I woke you up? See that? I just Jimmy Kimmel jazz. I don't know nothing about that man, but it's something in that song. I'm telling y'all, something flash crossed me, something about some money. And I say, damn, they always got something going on, but that must be the distraction time. Let me get back to work. I tell y'all, I got so much I could tell y'all because I was about to tell you something and decided to scratch that too because nobody on YouTube doing it like me. Nobody on YouTube is doing it like me. Wait till I bring y'all all these stories. Y'all gonna say, what now? And here's the thing. I got the footage. And not only do I got the footage, I got a memory damn near like an elephant. That scares me. So I got a memory like a damn elephant. Yeah, you do. And then I got to think so far ahead of what's going on. And then I got to can't have fun. Y'all know what? I have not had fun in so long. I say I'm so overdue. I say I'm gonna take 500. What the hell, lady? Where you going? Where's she? Where these people keep going at? Where's she at? Look how the lady just done disappeared. That's her right there. These people weirded. I'm trying to tell y'all how I need $500 to $1,000. I got to sit that to the side. Then I need another 500. And I better sit that to the side. And then I'll get another 500. And then I'll sit that to the side. And then I get another 500. Then I'll go and splurge. For my reasons and my accommodations. Because remember, what you going to take from me? Nothing. See? See how they go back to, if they get in my way, I don't got nothing to lose. Just stay out my way. See how I get the break? I see I'm bringing it back in. See, you got to bring it in and out the store. Bring it back. In and out the store. Bring it back. Bring it in and out. Bring it back. In and out the store. Bring it back. Bring it in and out. See, in it, back. Hey. Nobody on YouTube doing it like me. 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 Nobody on YouTube did it like me. Nobody on YouTube doing it like me. Bow your heads. My Heavenly Mother, I come to you as humble as I know how. I'm asking you to make sure that I can walk in the room to this historian. And I want every head that's up, every eye that can open, every lid that can be shut. I want them to look up and say, bye-bye, Black America, back again. 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 Back again. Black America, back again. Black America, back again. Black America, back again. Black America again. Black America again. Black America. What? the hell? He didn't hear me just say what I said. I just said Black America back again, Black America back again, Black America back again, Black America back again, Black America back again. Is she black? Black America back again. Y'all better put a beat on put a beat on it. 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 Put a beat. Put a beat. Put a beat. What the hell? What the? I know good and well that ain't 5-0. What the hell? What the heck? All I said was Black America back again, Black America back again, Black America back again, Black America back again. The hell? 444. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? God damn. Now come on now. Hell, I know that. Hold on. Now, come on now. I can't wait till they get out the car. What the hell kind of company? I said I thought you was gonna hit me just now. You got so close to me. I'm like, damn, the car already raggedy and beat up. See how rude they are? I swear to God, now this company right here, whoever Northwest Exterminating is, you little rat, you suck. That was horrible just now. And then he gonna say, why would I? Well, goddamn it, slew-footed slogan. Because you was driving too damn close to me. I'm parked. He almost did. Here we go again. I got to bring this case up. Listen, what the hell? And then wait a minute, how he get to go all the way down there? And leave his car right here. And I had to be parked back there. How he get to do all of that? What the hell? What the hell is over here? I'm gonna have to figure out. Listen, the girl in Boynton. I go to Boynton, I go to pay on something. I'm sitting in the parking spot just like this. Haitian lady. She come in the parking lot. While I'm sitting there now, I'm ready to leave out. This lady just hit my car and then say I hit her. Mind you, I'm parked. And then went to talking Haitian. I said, lady, I got it on footage. And then decided, oh, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police on you. No, I don't want to call the police because I'm like, no, call the police. She didn't want to call the police, but I got all her information, record her saying she calling the police, showing that I hadn't did that to her car, got the footage and all. 3 days later, I get a phone call from the Boynton Beach Police Department. This Haitian lady done went over there to the damn Boynton Beach. I got to pull that footage. Thank y'all for reminding me. I got to pull that footage. I got to go and pull that police report because I'm showing you how they be trying us when they come over here, how they try black women, they try the black culture, and then they think that we're crazy. No, you guys have lying tongues, and I don't appreciate it. And I'm lining their ass up with their lying tongues, their disrespectful ass, and their unemotional tendencies that they all show, especially towards black women. And there's black women that do it as well. Look at the commissioner's board. It's discrimination. And to me, it's called being politically pardoned because they are in the political realm. I guess they're supposed to be pardoned for any emotional stress or disarray that they cause. How dare them? What a bunch of cotton pickers. Let it resonate how it. Whoa, what the hell? I think they owe me money too. Look at this. If y'all think I'm joking, look at this now. Look at this. Now y'all ain't gonna tell me. You ain't gonna tell me that they go back and look at that Domino's. Go back and look at that Domino. That not Domino's. That I should have went to Domino's. I said that the last time. I'm ordering from you today, Domino's, and you better not give me. It better be good. God damn it, it better be good. Even though the salad, I ain't like that salad. I'm like, I don't like the way they Domino's salad look. But the pizza be okay when you get the thin. And I get Toy. I'll tell you what I put on it. Anywho, hey. When I went over to Papa John's, it was so disgusting. And then the black guy with the dreads, he all around his head dreading. And then they all down. They doing everything but talking about pizza. That man had 18 credit cards. This man ain't said, ma'am, hold on one moment. I'm like, come on, man, y'all. They talking about everything. Everything under the sun except pizza lids. I had to show y'all the picture over there of Pepsi. I say, so come on now, Papa John's Big Shack. Y'all ain't gonna offer me y'all ain't gonna offer me nothing, no kind of courtesy, no kind of suggestions, no kind of, oh, you know what? Maybe we can have us some. What the hell? Maybe we can have us some What the hell? Maybe we could have us a discount. So what was I talking about? Did y'all see Enrique? Okay. That man stop talking. Get in the building. Get in the building. I can't get in the building. The hell? Am I in the right way or what? I can't go nowhere and get in the building. Excuse me. Can I ask you a question? Which part is the historian part?
The Historical Society?
Yes.
It's that building across the street.
Oh,
right
it's
there.
across the street.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I stood in all this rain for this.
No. Honestly, you might be famous. I don't know who you are, but I walked out and I felt like the sun was shining on you. It's raining, but you're in sunshine. So
Oh, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Same to you. You know, get your blessing for the day. Now you see there? Now y'all know good. That's hey, y'all better play with him. Now this man said that I was the devil. Now did you hear that man with those fresh eyes? Did you hear that man with that fresh eyes? I said, what the hell? And he rolls my ass up from hell. You heard him? He said, I don't know if you famous. He said, I don't know who you is. He said, but you are a fresh and breath air. He said, you brought the sunshine. You brought the sunshine in my life. I got the sunshine in my life. Yeah, about the sunshine. No sunshine. You brought the sunshine. You brought the sunshine. You brought what the hell? Now come on, I'm telling y'all, this is suspect. This is weird. This is weird. Look at these two. This is weird. Nah, they just came from the other way. How in the hell did they get over there? How did they get over there? Ain't no way in hell. No. I'm getting from around here. I'm in the wrong place anyway. Nice to meet y'all, ma'am. Nice to meet y'all. Look at that. Look. They're in the wrong place. Look. Nice to meet you, ladies. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, ladies. But hell no, they ain't about to put me in no damn circle because they came from one end, then they ended up on the other end. You know what people do? Sometimes they put you in that imaginary circle. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around her now. I'll get all her blessings. You're not getting my blessings, lady. You know why? Because the man, he just took 1 or 2 or 3. I gave him like 8 blessings just now. Bless it. Bow your head. I just gave him a blessing. Can anybody with their head bow? Can you get your blessings too? There you go. You got your blessings. I got mine too. And just because you took a blessing from me, you gave me 3 back. Hey, see how we helped each other? Hey, but you know what? That man had the galls to tell me I'm a witch. Did you hear that man said you brought the sunshine? He said you brought it out. Ooh, he said it. He said He said it, said it, said it. He said it. He said it. He said it. Yeah. Said it. Said it. He said it. He said, "Don't be Margaret ass, don't be Betty." Hey, he said, "I got one arm beating the drums, I got one arm hitting the hands, and I got one arm singing the beat too." He said, he said it. He said, what the hell? She almost got me in the circle again. Look, what the hell this lady came from? Hell no. Hell no. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm not, listen, I'm not joking. You know what I'm about to do? They done scared me. You know why? You ain't see that black car leave out first? They say, Black America back again. Black America back again. Why would I stay here when the goddamn black car ran? Because they don't know what's going on. Now, y'all know good and well we run when we don't know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Me and my mama initials on the back of that car right there. The same man that drove in like he from Yugoslavia. Me and my mama initials was on that car. And it gave the number 14. 14. Oh my goodness, y'all. So look. This is, oh, okay. Okay, look. Delray, look, historical. Look at this. Oh man. That's it, I guess. It's good in there. Okay, let's see. This is the back, I'm assuming. Oh, okay, here go the parking. I think I can park here. Oh my God, Dubby. My God, Dubby. Y'all know where we at? We at the historical building in Delray. So for anybody that's late, I'm late. Y'all late, it makes me late. Then I have to get back. I have to go back and forth. Y'all go, I used to tell them before, I say, you know what, they're gonna start being mad when I be showing up late. People be showing up late. I say, okay, but anyway, so I was at the fire department trying to get the case information from when I had to report my mammy and my grandpappy missing and missing property. Y'all remember, go back. Remember, I had to report them missing. So along with me reporting them missing, did you hear that lady? That lady say, how did you notice the water was leaking? Like, what made you go over there? Well, I decided to put my boots on the ground. And I got my same red shoes on. Y'all know the red shoes I be wearing. Y'all should see how these, if I got to go to war, I wear these particular shoes right here. But anywho, y'all know the shoes I'm talking about. So let me show you. I ain't show y'all how they look. Even though it doesn't matter how they look, because I still bop them. I bop them and thop them. Ooh. I thought them shoes in a midnight tape. I just want to find a company that know how to make the shoes right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had been looking for a company long time ago when I was first trying to get the family involved and stuff like that. And I was trying to get one of the brothers to kind of find a company where I can get them to start producing shoes, especially for us tall women. And guess what? I don't mean the tall women shoes y'all want to give us. I'm not talking about grandmama and then pawpaw on the back. Them not the shoes we be wanting. We want to be able to walk in nice, sexy, sassy shoes, but we need to make sure that the rubber and the inseam and things on our shoes are just right, because with our legs, and imagine my legs are big, but in my tall people world, my legs aren't as big as you would think. Okay, so we want y'all to start making sure you shoes, and if the right shoes can start off on my foot, then that elevates the generation of my tall people foots and feet, because we want y'all to understand that we are a community and we want to start back over. We want our shoes. I need to find somebody that do these type of shoes that, you know, if I can step in those shoes, and y'all know I'll cut the rug on you in a minute, then I know they're safe for my tall people. And if they not, we will be in a condition to say what's not working and what is working, not just let y'all throw what y'all want to throw out there to us. And we will blame ourselves for that, because we hadn't pulled together. And, you know, we just honestly introducing ourselves, because you guys are so used to looking at us like we are from Saturn or something. I mean, yes, I am from Saturn, but in the same space. Okay, we got to share this damn space, and we like look at this now. Maybe I should sue the history people. Look at this. Speaking of space, I'm gonna hope this is history people, because listen, this may be suitable for you all, but even me, this not suitable for me. So this must be just history. See, even these out here, like this, like not suitable for me. Entrance 1960s. It's not suitable for us. These are not suitable for us. They're too small. They're too low down. We like our seats. Our seats need to probably start at least right here or up. We need stuff like this. And I honestly, see, those are the types of products. Those are the types of products that I push. And I will be pushing. I don't want to just push anything, because I be needing my energy. That's why I don't answer my phone no more. I ain't got time for that. I'm waiting on phone calls. I ain't got time to utilize my energy, but I will utilize my energy with you. Why? Because I know you're supporting, whether you're hating or not. And them days gonna come when I have to get with the haters. I say, but for right now, I'm gonna let my mods take over. Let them do it. Let them just battle in it. I let them battle unless they say certain things. You say certain things, you get in toot right up here. Like, no. Oh, okay, they did that. I say, oh no, that ain't clean. Okay, so we're in here to the history. This is the building. Oh my goodness. All of Florida is Simone.
Okay, I really appreciate that, because to tell this story.
The Bureau of what?
Just let them know that I have a tracking number. I just need to get the tracking number to you guys and get that chart off my.
What that is? My daddy used to wear that. Oh, look at the skates. I used to have some of those, but they wasn't metal. I never in a million years would have thought I was interested in coming somewhere like this. I'm not joking. I never in a million years. I have to take my hat off, because I would have never been interested in something like this. Never. Because honestly, people will tell you I hated history and science. I stayed away from it. But now it's like maybe I stayed away from it for a reason. Because my brothers and them, like I got family members that will read that Bible back and forth, up and down. Not just that Bible, any book, Hebrew book. Because my brothers, my older brothers, if they ever get apart and hear me somewhere, and if they ever have to jump on the scene, y'all gonna say, wait a minute, like my uncle. I might let y'all listen to me talk to my uncle today. My uncle kicking Nate, he kicking Nate over there in San Francisco, the same place I told y'all where Kamala Harris at, the president of NAACP. My uncle know them. And didn't I tell y'all that Kamala don't do nothing for them women? You thought I was joking? Let me get some business out here. I told y'all in a movie and don't know it. Because I'm in one and don't know it. Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hi, do I need to speak to someone? I want to kind of find out about some history in
What kind of
Delray.
history?
I want to find out, how do I go about like looking up the history of maybe my family?
That's through the archivist.
Okay.
So, you have to make an appointment, unfortunately.
Okay.
Is that okay?
What can I ask you? What services do you offer? Let me ask
All
that.
research is free, whatever you want.
Okay,
You
so
just have to go through the archivist. She's in another building,
okay,
and it's by appointment only.
okay.
So I was gonna call her.
The person at extension.
Oh, she's not? Okay. Hey, Tom, I have a woman here that's interested in signing up for a research appointment. I know Kaylee's not here yet. Can you take down her information? I'll send her over to your building. Okay, great. Thank you. So head on over to the yellow building. So just walk out this door and head that way. You can go in the side door because it's raining in the row. So just go in the side door and ask for Tom,
Okay.
and he'll help you and take down. Are you from Delray?
Yes.
Oh, good. What's your name?
Idrika.
Idrika?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Last
your
name Miller.
Miller. And did
Yeah.
you grow up here?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes and no. You ever remember the Powells? Mamie Powell, Portia Powell.
No, I don't.
Oh no, you probably wouldn't have been their age because she's a lot older. But to find out information like that, is that what the researcher help do?
That's exactly right.
Do I have to come with a list of names, or how do they do it?
She'll answer all your questions. We have 150,000 items in the archive, including family histories.
Okay, that's
So she'll ask you questions. You can ask her questions, and you guys will figure it out.
okay.
But Tom is there. She's not here right now, but Tom, her coworker, is here, and he'll take down all your information, and then she'll probably call you and set up an appointment for you.
Okay, and you said I go out here
Just
and
go right out the door and head right over to the yellow cottage.
got okay. All right,
Okay,
thank
nice
you.
to meet
You too. I'll be
Very nice for a rainy day.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I guess what? I'm sure I'll be seeing you again. What do you do?
I'm Winnie. I'm the executive director. Here.
Oh,
I'll give you
okay.
my card.
Yeah. Because you know what?
But
I might want to sit and ask you a question or two when you have time.
sure.
I think I might
Just call
want.
me, email me. You can email me, call me.
I think that's what I want to.
Okay.
I want to email. I know you're gonna remember me. My name is Queen.
Queen?
Yes.
I won't forget that.
You know what? I'm glad you won't. And when I come in, I'm gonna say, remember you said I look nice on this rainy day.
You do. Nobody looks that good on a rainy day.
Thank you. But I'm gonna email you because I do want to have a conversation
Okay.
with you.
I'd be happy to have it.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you. Thank
enjoy
you.
your day.
You-
Tom will help you out.
You too. Thank you. Okay. How you doing? Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. Good. Thank you.
She's not wrong. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You do
I
too.
was
Thank,
just out running out in the rain and I.
thank you. I appreciate that. She said the yellow college over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just walk through this. That way you don't have to go.
Okay. It's like such a pleasure. Like such a pleasure, man.
We love visitors.
You know what? And I'm not even a visitor.
Yes, you are. You're visiting us right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I lived in Florida all my life, really. Not all my life, but my
Oh, I got
family.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Same here.
I just never, like something just drawn me to my history. So, in the fire department,
I love that.
you love it.
I love it.
When I tell you, just don't understand. It's a big history too. Big history.
Oh, really? You're gonna
Yes.
have to-
Thank you.
Tom,
Hi, how you doing?
Tom, this is.
Welcome.
Did I hear Queen?
Queen, yes.
Tom.
Hi, Queen.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Tom.
I'm gonna,
Thank you.
head over.
Thank you. I appreciate
Nice
you.
meeting you.
You too.
Maybe what?
and a session bag on my chair.
Okay.
I can move this.
Thank you.
It's World
Whew.
War, it's Vietnam stuff.
Yes, it feel like I just made it
So this
home.
is the only chair I have. Actually,
Okay,
we've
so-
got one there, but it's pretty low.
Yep, and I was just talking about chairs for tall people. And this one pick.
Chairs for-
Oh, this is perfect. Oh my God, I might come just to sit in a chair. I came to make an appointment to
Okay.
see the what is it in vet?
To see the what?
What did they call? What was her title? Like they'll help me pull up my family history.
Kaylee is our archivist.
Archivist, yes.
Yeah.
I came to make an appointment with the archivist.
Okay, let me get it down here.
Thank you.
Okay, and what's the name?
Queen, KWeen.
KWeen. And the last name?
Miller,
And how do you spell that?
Miller.
All right, that's an old Delray name. Lots of Millers in Delray.
Ah,
And
what about Powell's?
I don't know that one.
What about,
Howie?
huh?
Did you say Howie
No,
Miller?
Powell. What about last name Powell? Powell.
No.
Yep.
So Powell. And what's the phone number?
561
Okay.
929
929
6383.
6363.
Yes.
Okay, and what email should I put down?
You can send it to this is a long one. This is a long good one. It's DEE.
D as in dog.
D as in David, EE.
Okay, EE.
Another D as in David,
All right.
EE. S like Sam. AI.
AI.
D like David.
G.
No, D like David.
Okay.
No, not G. Take the G out.
D.
Yep. D like David. Another D like David.
Okay.
IT.
IT.
At the number 6.
Okay.
T like Tom.
All right.
W like woman. O like oval.
All right.
Queen. QUEEN.
QUEEN. Okay.
.com.
Okay, can you see it there?
Yes, that's right. Dee Dee said it at
Dee Dee said
6'2"
it.
Queen.
62 Queen. I like that.
You like that? Ooh!
You got a sentence. I never saw a sentence in an email before. And what's the second?
Listen, you figured it out. It's
Yeah.
the sentence. Dee Dee said it at 6'2" Queen.
And what's the subject for the research?
Researching my family history.
Okay. And is that Powell or
Powell,
Miller?
yes, Powell. Also, I want to research Powell, and I want to research Burton Johnson.
Okay.
No, take Johnson out. You had Johnson and Bernard. You can leave that in. Put Johnson.
Powell family and the Bernard family.
Yes.
All right. And what we have here is got about 100,000 records and photographs and stuff, and it's all things that people have donated to us.
Okay.
So if somebody in the Powell or the Bernard family donated things, then we may have a special section for those.
Oh wow! And what about also? Can you put on their Well, I'll talk to her about it. I'll talk once I get on the phone call with her, she'll be able to answer
And
other
also
questions.
addresses. If you have a house, an address, we can possibly connect up a family to a house.
Okay. What about this? Because I do have a house address. I'll send it to you if you send. I don't remember what the actual
Well, you
address.
can give that to Kaylee when she gets back with you.
What about this too? What about, would you have a history of, at the Delray graveyard, there was a listing of, they said that there was a flood and that wiped out a lot of the graves.
Oh.
I want the history of that because my grandmother, Mamie Powell, and Napoleon Enoch Powell, they're amongst that. And I want that information along with, they said that there was a letter that they sent out to all the families about the missing graves. Like is there a history of a letter?
And that letter would have been sent by the city.
Then it should be a history.
We had a meeting yesterday about future blogs and research that we're going to be doing. And one of the subjects that came up was the Delray Cemetery.
I would like to be on that.
Because there is such a
It's huge.
extensive history, and Kaylee's first comment about that was that would take a while, but it's very important.
No, it won't take a while. You won't know why it won't take a while, because listen, the history for me starts like this. My mom was adopted, but my mom was adopted by the Powells, right? The Powells also adopted my mom's dad, but from Napoleon Enoch Powell, they're the ones that I'm sure is one of the ones that's laying down on the white side where the slaves at, where the tombs are at. That's my great granddaddy. So I can start that history because their tombs are in the ground. And long as their tombs in the ground, the history will not take long. Especially I'm their granddaughter. I'm the oldest, and I'm here to significant. And it's huge. It's even bigger than that. So I would like to be in that next conversation, because I would definitely push for that, because I want the names of all of those historian slaves down there, because they are the ones that made up Delray, and I'm sure their family is still here, because
when
I got family.
Say, Linton was the first pioneer.
No,
when he arrived, there was already a
yes.
church and a school and a whole community here.
Yep.
And he brought the white people.
Exactly. And even like with that Saiddit museum, I'm saying to myself, like, what history are you all talking about? You're talking about the diaspora, but what about the American history? Who made up the city of Delray? And we can prove
Georgia, Alabama,
exactly.
The Bahamas.
We can prove who made up the city of Delray. You know why? Those are the tombs that's on the ground.
Well, and Kaylee has a list of those families.
That's what I've been looking for. That the city manager been avoiding me.
It's not a complete list, but I think she's got about 8 or 10 or 12 family names.
I need to speak with. That's what I've been asking the city of Delray.
She'll be so happy you came by.
Oh my God! Tell her I got to tell her. That's what I've
been. We just talked about this yesterday in the meeting.
I was trying to figure.
You know?
And you see me? Did you see me come here with my disco pants on and my Lilith roof shoes? I've been fighting hard. You see how beat up my shoes are? I've been fighting. Listen, I'm on YouTube. I've been fighting hard about the graveyard because they've been avoiding me. They won't give me. Listen,
Who's been avoiding?
Sam, the city manager, they've been avoiding me because they lost these graves and they didn't tell us anything about it.
They're afraid the research is going to be so
difficult. It ain't that difficult.
Start piecing it together.
I've got it pieced together.
Pieces.
Listen, because if my great is the ones that's laying down there, I can piece it together. So you can't say we can't piece it together. Plus, they're not even taking care of the grave.
That's one section. There might be 50 sections. So if you help with one,
that's my point.
The next one will come.
And especially if I'm someone that already got connection in the community anyway.
Okay.
And it's like the city of Delray been trying to block me out, like, because they know we want to know the history. I want to know, like, why wouldn't they want to give me these names?
I think they just think it's too much work, and they got so much on their plate. I don't think they're trying to exclude you specifically, but I don't know. They might be. I don't know for sure. You know, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, because we'll have somebody that'll come here from Baltimore and say, my family was the Jones family, and we think that they lived in Delray back in 1910, 1920, and we don't have anything in the archive about that. You know, so but you're from here. It's
And that's
different.
why, and guess what? And this way, community outreach is important because I'm glad that I did come here because being that you said that, maybe someone, especially in my community, if you can come, if someone come here looking for something just because you all don't have it, that's why you now need to reach in my Black community because
we can add
it's,
that to
and
the
that's where
archive.
I come in at because we need to build our own book of Delray because right now the book is lopsided. And if a Black person especially come through these doors and they're looking for information, if I don't know someone in the community, you know it must not be nobody in the community. You understand? And that goes along even in Boynton. So these are the
Well,
times.
we moved to Boynton when I was 8. That was 1956.
Okay,
So our family goes way back, but it's mostly Boynton.
exactly.
We lived in Delray for a few years,
Mhm.
up behind where the high school was, but it's mostly Boynton. And then my father was mayor of Boynton, so our
Wow.
family goes back in Boynton. And I had 5 brothers and sisters. So, and they have kids, and so there's a lot of Warnkeys in the area.
Yeah.
But you know, if you've got roots in the area, that gives you a leg up.
And that's what I've been trying to say. And you know what? Every time I go to an event or I go to a mixer, and I can walk in the room, and I'm not being funny. Everybody in the room knows me. You know what? I'll tell them all. I say the problem that you have, and they say, "Oh, things aren't working in our community. Things aren't this." So I tell them like this. I say, "You know why? Because you're scared to come out of your community. You see how I'm the only one of me that walk, and I'm not being funny. I stand out everywhere I go, but they don't understand. I'm the biggest brand in the room, but they'll walk
We love
past.
working with Saiddit, but sometimes we hear through the grapevine they're afraid we're going to take over Saiddit. Nobody here wants to do that.
Is you talking about Spadey the school?
But there's that little bit of resistance.
Spadey the school or the cultural art?
The museum.
I'm at them because you know why? They're not doing what they're supposed to. I want to speak on them. I went in there one day and they discriminated against me in there. Whoever the lady is with the green eyes, she was so ruthless. I did a video. I'm like, I cannot believe this disrespect.
Do you know, do they have a scanner? This is a $5,000 scanner. And today, you know, this is a little collection that was delivered a couple days ago. And it's photos we did not have. And there's old postcards and slides and stuff. And I wonder if Saiddit has a scanner so they can preserve all that stuff.
And guess what?
I know they've got a room over there with a lot of boxes in it, but I don't
They're
know.
not doing anything. And I'm going to go
I don't
up
know.
against them
Do
on
you
that
know
one.
if they have a scanner?
I don't know because guess what? When I walked, listen, let me tell you what happened. I went,
Next
I just,
time they just say, is there a scanner in the building?
Mhm.
You know, sometimes a copy machine, you can do a
Yeah, so
scan, but
you're
it's not
saying-
a really good scan.
So you're saying to preserve the history,
Yeah.
you want to make sure you even have the right scanners to keep pictures and stuff
That
is
way
what
you
you,
can put it on a thumb drive and give it all back to the family.
and listen, and I was
it's
wondering why
preserved.
don't we have any of
It's
that? There's
safe.
absolutely nothing.
Maybe they got a scanner over there.
I don't know, but if
I don't
whatever
know.
is over there, I can tell you this is not doing anything to help the Black community. Because for everybody to hear me arguing and catching a fit about this graveyard, even they haven't stepped in to offer any services. And when I went there, it's like the lady that's there, the green-eyed bandit, the one that act like Giselle off of Housewives of Potomac. I had to ask her why are you laughing? I had to ask her what you don't want me to come in. And she like told me a LIE about this lady Charlene and gonna call me. And I'm like, wait a minute, why are you making me feel like that? She made me feel like somebody just walked in the building and was about to expose them. And now I am. Because we want to know the history. But when I looked up their website, it's saying the diaspora.
Mhm.
I'm like, it's not just the diaspora. Like, what are you all doing? What are you helping? What are you getting?
The
grant?
diaspora is what's right now.
Exactly. But that's my point. And I seen the name diaspora on their website, and it just was some funny business to me. And I'm like, and when Black History Month comes up, why don't you mention that is one of your most firm Black histories that's sitting in Delray? Those are the slaves of Delray. Those tombs are laying there
Some
for a
people
reason.
are afraid of graveyards.
But they shouldn't be. They talking about history.
And they should have somebody else do it then.
And
if
that's
they're
what-
afraid.
And listen, I be out to the
But
graveyard.
get it done.
I'm out to the graveyard every day, all day. That's where my comfort zone is at. That's where I get to find out who I am. That's where I raised from hell out there. That's who I found out. That's why I know that I'm me now, you know?
Yeah,
And now I'm
yeah.
looking for my history of me. What made up me? So now that I found
Do
me.
you ever watch Finding Your Roots on television?
No.
They have a book of life and the whole family tree for famous people. and they have two people every time, and it's an hour-long show, and you just forget where you are when you're watching it, because they do history. They've got the experts. They even do DNA history,
Mhm.
and sometimes they go back 20 generations.
So they could do my DNA thing. They do it for
Well,
people,
they-
or that's
they-
just within
they
the family.
choose celebrities.
Oh,
to
they do it for that.
Yeah.
So you know what? And guess what? And I think that's something that I'm gonna work on too.
It's called Finding Your Roots. It's a great show. It's free to watch it, and we try to watch it. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy that does the show. It's got 3 words in his name. I'm going to send this to Kaylee,
Okay.
and then I'll show you Finding Your Roots.
Because I think I would want to do that too, because that's what I'm doing right now.
Well,
I'm
it's just
living.
something you can watch.
Yeah.
They don't help people that aren't big celebrities.
Right. But like right now in real time, I'm honestly finding my roots. Like I'm literally finding my roots in real time. So that's something that I'll look into for myself, because that's what I've been literally
Like
doing.
last week they did Spike Lee and Darren Criss.
Who did that?
Finding Your Roots.
Oh, on the movie.
Yeah.
On it. Okay.
Henry Louise Gates is the one that does it.
Yeah, send me that. I want to look into that, Finding Your Roots.
Oh, it's one of our favorite shows. We keep waiting for the next one to come out.
Yeah. I know I'm going to make sure that I have this conversation with Kaylee, right? Kylie?
Oh yeah.
Kaylee, I want to make sure, because I want to let her know I'm heavily a part of that graveyard until they find where my grandmammy is at.
I'm going to see where my volume is here.
So did you put on there the names of the people out there? Okay, good.
Gotta find my volume here.
And I wonder, does she have access to the ones that were missing?
2 people were known all over the world, yet know nothing about their own family trees.
Yep.
I want to know, was I from like a long line of like fighters, warriors? Who am I?
I've been thinking all last night.
That's Spike Lee?
Will I find out today?
I didn't know Spike Lee didn't know his family.
To uncover their roots.
That's why he was in something.
This is the show that was this week.
Oh, that just came out.
We have a new one every week.
Stretching back hundreds of years.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
While DNA experts utilize the latest advances in genetic analysis.
I wish I could go in there. I'll let them do it.
Hidden for generations. I don't know this. And we've compiled it all into a book of life.
That's what I want.
You were saying a book of life.
I want to reach out to them. I want to do something like that.
You got this? Oh, thank you. And a window to the hidden past.
Is that not freaky?
That's freaky.
That's nuts.
This is why I'm here. I want to learn about my family, my heritage, my ancestors.
Now, because that's when you start life over. You're starting life over,
That
man.
makes me so emotional.
My guests are both independent spirits. Artists who blaze
Thank
their
you.
own trails.
I'm glad you did that, because you know what?
In for some
Even
big
with me,
surprises.
yeah, I want that.
This is the whole show. You can
They're
watch it
going
on
to be a cast
YouTube.
of characters.
Yeah. Wow. What was the name of it
Returned from
again?
college to find his home city in turmoil. Roiled by a fire.
Or Fort Greene Park. Went to Stuyvesant High School. Now she's a doctor in Chicago. She was a friend. And that day, I wasn't doing nothing. I said, I went over to across the park, rang the bell, said, come on up. So I'm sitting there, she's studying for some type of test. And I said, what's in that box? She said, it's a super camera. I said, what's
That's
that?
Spike Lee.
That's how he started in film.
Yeah.
For the film. You can have it.
Sound like me. That's why I be
She's
talking to
"Fuck it,
myself.
buddy. Yeah, you just take it. And that day changed my life. And so when the blackout happened, for 77, blacks, my brothers and sisters, my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters started looting. I started filming it. It's also the first summer of disco, and so I was filming the block parties. said all this footage I shot the summer went back to school.
I got on disco pants.
That fall and declared my major. Mass communications film.
And you had never thought about being a filmmaker before?
I like films, but that never occurred to me.
But you picked it.
Because I never thought I'd be in here talking about history. Never. I hated history. Now,
Yeah, we were talking, I did a talk yesterday at a condo association, and it was like 50 women and 2 men.
2012.
Why aren't men interested in history?
For the first time.
My dad was a historian and an author, and I like
A
history.
loving relationship.
But you know what?
Right up until her mother's.
I think in school they want to do sports or something different. They're not.
Man,
you know what
his
I was going to
father's family
say?
tree was a blank slate.
I
We
think
set
that,
out to fill it in.
See how
Me-
they go back one generation,
Right.
2 generations,
The story
1890s.
begins with Spike's grandfather, a man named Arnold Lee. Arnold
and if
was
they
born in
said, what
Southern
year was that they
Alabama
just said?
in
18 who?
1892.
Okay,
He worked much of his life as a
because my
college
great granddaddy,
instructor
I
and
think
band
he's
leader.
in the,
But he found out his grandfather was a band leader. He didn't even know.
Yeah. My granddaddy was somebody big too, Napoleon, but I don't know. They say he was very big here.
Yeah, so just look at Finding Your Roots on TV.
Yeah, Finding Your Roots. I would
Yeah.
definitely look
Yeah,
at it.
and they've had shows for like 3 years now. So every week they got a different one. I think they do 13 shows, and then they take part of the year off. But Henry Louis Gates he's famous all over the world now because what he's doing here. So anyway,
That's something that I'm gonna
when
do.
you said A Book of Life, I thought, do you watch Finding Your Roots?
You know
Because
what?
That's what they call it.
Because you know what, for me, I would continue my book of life because, like I always tell people, the book of Ezekiel in the Bible.
Mhm.
I was born and raised on Ezekiel Avenue, literally.
Oh.
Yeah, and like my granddaddy, like his name literally is Enoch. His name is Napoleon Enoch, and like it's like I got my own book of life. Like you see this long line right here.
Mhm.
See, I also have it on both hands, and I sit
They
amongst.
say your lifeline is the big circle there.
Yep, and I got that too. And nope, it's
Yeah.
but this line across, I
Yeah.
sit amongst the 1% of people in the world that have it on
Yeah.
both
Because
hands.
I've got 2.
You got bricks in yours.
They're separate.
Yep. See me, I sit amongst the 1% of people in the world. Look it up.
Mhm.
And it's just things like I'm a Capricorn, I'm an only girl, I'm the shortest
I'm
one.
a big
Just
proponent of
Yeah.
astronomy, but not astrology.
yes.
Astronomy is, the moon and how the moon affects the earth and how the moon affects people. But I don't believe in the signs of the Capricorn,
Mhm.
that's kind of like palm reading, or
Mhm.
it's kind of like numerology,
Yeah.
or I just never saw a scientific basis for that. I'm a Virgo, but I don't, that's just for fun.
Right.
You read your horoscope and so I think that's just for fun.
But you know what,
but
even
boy,
if
I know that when it's a full moon, everything's intense. It makes the bad stuff worse and the good stuff better. So you just have to hunt for the good stuff during the full moon. But right now we're in the new moon, and it's the same as the full moon. People don't know that.
Yeah.
But everything's intense twice a month.
and guess what?
Because the earth and the moon and the sun line up, and it affects animals. It affects the tides in the ocean. There's extra high tides and extra low tides twice a day during the full
And I want
moon.
to stop you right there to tell you this, not to interrupt you, but I want to stop you to
No,
tell
it's
you this.
okay.
I want to stop you to tell you this because, like, even when you say that you don't believe in like the zodiac sign of it, and I would understand that too, because a long time the only thing that I really looked at was the zodiac sign of it, because I'm a Capricorn, and if you know what a Capricorn is, that's a sea goat, so that climb the mountain and get in the water. So when you feel like the water plays a big role because of the planets and the moons and the earth, like different things like that, you also got to understand too that there's different seasons, just like different weathers.
Sure.
And I feel like even me being a Capricorn and knowing the definition of a Capricorn, because I've been studying that Capricorn, I know that Capricorn resonates with me.
Oh,
And
there's,
also,
there's history of,
Yes.
of the zodiac going back a thousand
Exactly.
years,
and
but that doesn't mean there's any science with it.
right, but that's what it's a science when you got it's a science for me when you have a person that's speaking on it. Like if you had people talking about it, and they can't resonate with it. But like any definition that you put down for a Capricorn, I pretty much am the epitome of it. And I'm like, geez, but I never really paid attention to the other side of it, which now I'm also Saturn. And when I think about Saturn, that is also a part of me. And I'm like, okay, now I'm understanding Saturn here and I'm that person, every bit of Saturn that I'm understanding now, I resonate with it.
Oh, that's good. It's a direct connection.
Yeah.
That doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah. I resonate. And
No
then
harm
this,
done.
the moon, and I heard about the moon too. And I'm looking at this moon and I'm like, okay. And then I find myself always at a certain time, I just like to walk out the door. And so I guess once you find yourself, you'll find what's really for you and what's not. That's the good thing about it. And tracing these roots is very important to me. And I can't wait to speak with her. And I want you to tell her that I am someone that's been fighting at that graveyard.
Now, do you know that Saiddit is doing the bus tours now? They do a history tour all over Delray.
So let me tell you this.
And they did one, I think, last week.
So
there was a man that came in and said they stop here, but we're not open. But before they did those tours, we said, let us know. We'll open up. And because everybody should see this history too.
Come on. No, let me tell you this.
Were you in the other buildings and saw some of the history?
No, I have this is my first day. No, all
Okay.
of us.
Well, as you leave, I'll take 5 minutes and you can look and see what we got here, because we want to work close with Saiddit. We don't want them to think
listen,
we're taking
Saiddit is not
because
they're not right.
Can stand by itself. But I hope they've got a scanner, and I hope they're preserving instead of just putting it in a box.
Let me tell you this.
A cardboard box like that will ruin things.
It should, of course it would.
It needs to be in a
listen, these are the things,
archival quality.
These are the things that we need to start talking about, and these are the things that if I can come here and understand more about this history, because this is what I do, I will give this location the acknowledgement that they need. Because if I can come here and get the real history, if I can come here and get someone that's not being biased, if I can get someone that come here and want us to know the history, want people to come more, want to be more active, want to be more knowledgeable, that's who I promote. Saiddit have showed me that they're not for me, and I was going in there to promote them.
We don't want to put down Saiddit. Then we lose them completely.
Right. Yeah. No, it's not putting. No, but listen. Here's the difference, though, for me. Because I'm the one that's speaking. You understand? Well, I'm the one I'm the people. I'm the people that can understand and start bringing other people to want to know about history.
That's great.
So it's not no one else. It's me. It's me, the people, that's noticing that it's not this particular location is not benefiting me. And I got the right to say it. You understand where I'm coming from? And I want to come somewhere where when I'm asking you for my history, I'm literally getting my history. I'm not just getting BS'd around. And I couldn't get my history there. And I feel like I could get my history.
Maybe they don't have anything.
That'll be another thing to say. If someone asks you a question, then say you don't have it.
Right, yeah.
That's it.
But
So
check first and be sure. Yeah.
I've already went there to check, and they treated me how they needed to. That mean
I
we don't
hope
have
can
it in
just
so many
put
words.
that behind you.
Yep.
And maybe we can raise them up to where they do a better job.
And that's what we're about to do. You're gonna show me the other part. I definitely want to see the other part.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
I'll put this back on there.
Okay. Ooh, and what is that?
I don't know whose this is from Vietnam.
Oh my
Somebody's
goodness!
uniform
How?
from 1969.
What?
Yeah.
Do y'all showcase this?
We are, but this just came in a few days ago.
Oh my goodness! That just made history. Wow. That is nice.
When I've mentioned 5 minutes, I hope we can do it quick because I've got to go all the way to Boca Raton.
If you can't, no. Well, why don't we do this? No, why don't we schedule to come back?
Now. I don't have to go down. I said I'd be down there by 3.
Okay.
So I'm still good. So
You be going other places that be speaking
I'm here
on.
on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Okay.
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 But then I'm the director of the Surfing Museum in West Palm, and our big grand opening is in a couple weeks. So I'm up there every evening as a volunteer.
I wouldn't mind going there. Is that something, is it
It's
open
up-
to
It's
people?
up on South Dixie in West Palm, and it's there. We're open Saturdays and Sundays, but the grand opening is gonna be the end of April.
Okay,
But
maybe I'll get
we've
your
got
number. So
9,000 square feet, and it's so much work, but we're all volunteers. Nobody gets paid, so I have to wrangle the volunteers and have them meet me there, and our air conditioning went out. So I gotta try to meet the AC guy this afternoon too.
Oh, man.
So there's two rooms here. The front room is the history of the Delray area going back 10,000 years
okay,
to the original settled, or the original natives that were here long before the Seminoles.
Right.
Because the Seminoles were driven here by the US government. They weren't Florida Indians.
okay.
Seminole means runaway slave,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
it's a Spanish word,
Right.
Seminole. But after the last of the native Indians were either killed by European diseases or sold into the sugar slavery in Cuba and places like Haiti and Jamaica, the last of the native Indians were captured and taken down there. And it was about 50 years later, the Seminoles were driven here by the US government.
Oh, wow.
And there were 3 wars. They never signed a peace treaty, so technically the Seminoles were still at war with the U.S. government.
Right.
And they hid in the Everglades, and finally the U.S. government said, just leave them there, you know. And but
Wow.
now they got their casinos, you know,
Right.
so they're doing okay. So
Yeah.
that's the front room, and then this room is the first pioneers that came to Delray,
Okay.
including Jane Jackson up
Uh-huh.
there.
Right.
Frances Bright wasn't a pioneer, but she was the first African-American councilman. She was on
Right.
the city council. Adolph Hoffman was a farmer that came here, planted
Wow.
the first mango trees in Delray, and his family wrote a book about Delray before it was called Delray. And so
Wow.
it's
Yeah,
great.
we're gonna have to.
We had a ketchup factory because there were so many tomatoes.
One day, when I come back here, I want to be able to.
And this is Atlantic Avenue up to the beach.
Oh, wow.
Before
Oh, that's
it
what
was
it was
even
with all the
built.
trees before they put the buildings and stuff there.
And before there was a bridge, you had to float across on a barge.
Wow.
Pull a chain to get across the water.
Wow. Now this is walking into history. This is showing some history.
And some of the big animals that were here, the sloths.
Oh, my
were 10
goodness.
feet high. This is one claw from a ground sloth.
Oh my goodness.
And this is a hip bone from a mammoth.
Oh my goodness.
They were like big elephants. And
If,
there's-
am I ever allowed to come in here and
It's all free, yeah.
I can? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want
And
to. Oh man.
We had saber-toothed cats here.
Oh my
And
goodness.
this is a mastodon tooth, one tooth from a mastodon.
Ooh.
And this is pottery from the Native Americans that were here, the Ais Indians and the Yaga Indians. And
Wow.
these are Indian mounds around Palm Beach County from like 2,000 years ago. And those mounds were built by those
What?
major tribes. When the Spanish came to Florida, there were already 500,000 people living here. So when they arrived, there were a lot of native tribes that were here.
Wow.
And they did not like the Spanish.
Wow.
They did not like them at all. And then later, the Seminoles came. So there's
Okay.
a lot of good history here. But the other 2 buildings bring it more up to date. And I'll show you those 2 quick.
Okay. I definitely want to come back. What are the hours here?
From 10 until 3.
Okay. From 10 to 3.
Watch your step. Sometimes it's slippery here.
Okay.
And we got rid of all the plants that weren't Florida plants. This is all Florida plants.
Okay. That's good. Not even that's thoughtful.
Yeah, it was $40,000.
Wow. But you know what? It still gave to Florida, you know.
The Grass River Garden Club gave us that money. And
Wow.
the oaks are Delray. This rose bush is not, and the poincianas are from India, but everything else is Florida.
Oh man, this is such a joy.
And this is the 1950s.
Oh man. Okay.
You're not old enough. This is the first building in Delray was over on the beach. It was to save the shipwrecked sailors. They put up
Wow.
a house of refuge on the beach.
Wow.
And So this is all about Delray in the 1950s. You can see this city meeting. This is before air conditioning.
Yes, yes. Oh man, I got to come back here.
And agriculture was really big. We supplied the whole country with gladiola flowers here. There were 60 fields of farmers west of town.
Okay.
And then back in the 50s, the black people were not allowed in the ocean.
Yeah.
They weren't allowed to use the swimming pool. And so this is a big history. And the city commission they didn't want to give the rights to use the beach and the pool to the black people. So they just decided, we'll just make it for residents only. But there were 3,000 black people that lived here. So they decided to take west of Swinton, or first they decided that that won't be part of the city anymore.
What?
They were going to de-annex the black section so they could discriminate. And
I heard someone was just telling me about that.
They had a meeting, and Channel 4 from Miami brought their anchorman up here, and this is the first televised city commission meeting in Florida. And they had a big meeting, and this is the lady that stood up for the black people, Catherine Strong. And that's her picture here. And she was the one that said, no, we can't just de-annex. And the Jet magazine had it on the cover. This is about Delray. 300 Negroes faced exile. They were going to remove the whole black section. And so she wrote a letter to the governor, and the Florida legislature said, no, you can't do that. So it never happened, but they tried.
So is there anything recent about Swinton? Did you hear anything recent about Swinton?
What about Swinton?
Did you hear anything recent about Swinton, about some discrimination about Swinton? Somebody was mentioning that to me a couple of days ago. Something about they still trying to do something with Swinton.
They didn't have anything in writing,
right?
But the rule was the police told all the black people, you can't come east of Swinton at night. And Palm Beach did the same. Those rules were they were called a red line rule. Those rules were all over Florida.
You know what? I definitely appreciate you doing this. I'm going to come back.
This is a room for the toys. These are all the toys from the 1950s. We've got Barbie and Ken in their bathing suits.
Oh man,
Raggedy Ann.
Yeah, I remember Raggedy Ann.
Yeah, and
all
the toys. This is a portable TV, and you couldn't. There were only like 3 channels, and in order to find out what was on TV,
you go in the book. I remember the book.
You had to
go in the guidebook.
TV guide.
I remember. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I'm trying not to see everything because I'm gonna come back and scour.
We've got one more building.
We can save that one. We can save that one.
Hi, John.
Hello.
We were just talking about the Delray Cemetery, and she has relatives in the Delray Cemetery.
Oh, yeah, I got a bunch.
And this is John Miller.
Hi, how are you?
My last name Miller.
Yeah, she's got Miller family too.
Oh, nice.
So I told her there's lots of Millers in Delray.
But I'm Miller. My Miller is South Carolina. I'm Powell. In Florida, it's Powell and Bernard.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted. What names were you saying you had at the graveyard?
Miller, Whooper, Zill, Whooper, Zill, Smith.
Are those personal family members?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, they are personal family members.
I got a
Okay.
bunch. My grandfather, great-grandfather, great-grandmother, grandmother, great aunts,
right.
cousins, all kinds of. There's a bunch.
Yeah, so where I'm looking at, where my family is at in the graveyard, over the side where the white tombs are at. I'm looking for my family members from there. Do you know where I can? Are you familiar with those names?
Well, the city of Delray just surveyed the entire cemetery a couple of years ago, and they put a GIS map, and you can go on the city website and look and search by name.
But what if you're looking for the names? Do you have any?
Oh, you mean if
I
have
thought
a list of names? I'm not sure. Michelle Hoyland with the city she wrote the grant, so they got a grant from the state, $50,000. Who they did the survey of it. It should be. They should have a full list.
I've been waiting over a month for it.
Oh, you've been asking them already?
And so I was asking them also about, they were telling me they lost there was a flood and it took away my great grandparents, and I want to know what's the name of the flood, what year, and did you guys give a historical letter? Did you send letters to the family?
I remember stories about it flooding,
right?
Yeah,
So
but I don't know what year.
Exactly.
Have you sat with Michelle Hoyland with the city? I would absolutely.
I've been asking. I even went through the city manager. I've been fussing and
Really?
catching a fit because they've been ignoring me. Like, I'm like, you guys, it's been bad.
And she didn't get help with Saiddit either.
No, it's been bad. I said I needed to sit down and talk to someone. They've literally been discriminating here, especially against Black women. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. You guys don't even know.
Need to straighten that out. City manager.
No,
so
you can't.
You have a card?
No. Well,
I did a research request. It said Kaylee. I just sent it to her a few minutes ago.
Okay, just send me your
She's got all
information and
the
I'll
information.
work on my end too, because I know a lot of people over there. Maybe I can rattle some cages as well.
will you help me?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you my card.
Yes,
here.
let's do that.
And she said she's putting together her book of life, but she didn't know about the TV show Finding Your Roots with Henry Louis Gates.
Yeah. So that was a really interesting show.
And this week they did Spike Lee.
No way.
And so I showed her a couple minutes of the show on the computer. So
I'm waiting.
she's getting her own book of life put together.
That's right. I'm definitely doing one now because my mom was adopted, and her adopted mom. My mom was the only kid, and she was a school teacher here.
Really?
Yes, and those
What
are my
school.
I don't know because I wasn't born then, and I don't know which year. But my mom was adopted, and it's like a history right there, and that's where my family started here.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. I'm still here. I'm getting ready to leave now.
You should be.
I cannot. I'm going to come back because I want to make sure I do it. I feel like I just walked in my home. I'm not being funny.
Oh, that's great.
Well, at least I know I got the door
So
open.
do you live here now? Or?
Yeah, I've been living here for the longest. I used to have a restaurant on Atlantic Avenue, but I was so big until nobody recognized me. Nobody.
Did you go to high school here?
Nope, I didn't. I went to Santa Lucia's. I went to a couple of them and I left. I'm like, I cannot deal. I lived in Florida. All my family's in Florida, but I was born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
But my mom and everybody is here too. So I'm
yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah.
And since I was about 18 years old, I've been in Florida.
Wow.
I've been here since I was 18.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just feel like I found home now. And
Well,
if it wasn't for the me going to the fire department, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have even found you all.
No kidding.
After everything I've been fighting with the city manager to help me, please help me. I went in the fire department and they said, it's a history. They referred you. The city. I'm like, if you're the city manager, you should know this.
Here too. Yeah. So
What's
they
your
come
mom's name?
Portia Powell.
Powell.
Mm-hmm.
Pen disappeared. Let me grab a pen. Something to do it. While you're and look up a couple of things as well.
Yeah, I'll give you 3 of them. Her mom and dad.
PORTIA.
Yeah, PORTIA. That's POWELL.
Is that her married name or maiden name?
Maiden name.
Maiden name.
Yes.
What's her married name?
Miller is
Miller.
one of them. And also Evans.
John Evans.
Yep, them police.
Oh yeah, I went to Atlantic with him.
Yeah.
Went to Atlantic.
I know him too. I know him very well.
Now, did she work at Atlantic High School?
No, well,
Evans.
Mamie Powell is her mom. Mamie Powell.
Okay.
Put right down Mamie.
Mamie Powell
Yep.
is Portia's mom.
Yes. Yes. And you could put her dad is Napoleon. Enoch. Middle name is ENOCH.
Okay.
And he's Powell also. That's who I want.
And do you remember Mamie's maiden name? Do you have any idea?
I don't know the
Nah,
name.
don't worry about it. That's an unusual Napoleon Powell, so that name. I mean, I'm just going to do a quick
I appreciate it.
newspaper.com search and see what we can find there.
Yeah.
And you never know what's going to show up, right?
Thank you. I'm really looking for them to where they at the
We
graveyard
were
too.
just
They,
talking about the cemetery yesterday with
Yeah.
Kaylee. 'cause
and I'm
she
heavily
wants to do
into it.
I don't know if we whether it's a blog or back roads or something.
Yeah.
And
I would
she
love
walks
to.
into
So
that-
where the cemetery is now and where Lake Ida is, that was all kind of low area. So when the water table lowered, you know, it created a more defined lake and they dredged it out too. But that whole area flooded several times.
Mhm.
So it wasn't just once, it was multiple times. And,
Yeah.
you know, that's why they put it out there. It was so far out of town back then, so.
Yeah, I just want them to show me the paperwork, like which flood it was. I want that letter.
Yeah,
But we'll see.
Well, very nice to meet
You too. I'll send you an email.
All right.
So the first building, or the third building is the 60s in Delray.
Okay.
And from the
This was really a joyful tour.
Cold War up through the Woodstock era.
Uh-huh.
We've got a poster over here. I went to the Palm Beach Festival and I'll never forget watching the helicopter come in at midnight with Sly and the Family Stone
Okay.
coming into play.
I was just talking about those
Colored
chairs.
spotlights on the helicopter, they look like colored polka dots. And it was $25 for a 3-day festival. So this is the 1960s in Delray.
Yeah. I
And
was
that
in here.
Vietnam stuff that you saw,
Yes.
see, this is Vietnam
Yes.
in Delray.
Yes.
And then this is the Civil Rights March in the 60s and a lot of
Yes.
Delray stuff. And
This is what I'm talking about.
Ozzy Youngblood was on the
Yes.
commission.
Okay.
And
I
we've got,
love it. Come on.
these are all snapshots of Florida families.
Yes.
Mr. Pompey. And then we've got some Carver High School and Seacrest High School, and then those two schools
Right.
merged and became Atlantic. So they
Wh-
had the
which one-
Carver
which two?
Eagle and the Seacrest Green and White. Because Seacrest was the Seahawks and Carver was the Eagles. So they
Oh
took
my
the
God.
Carver Eagle
Uh-huh.
and the Seacrest colors and put them together and made Atlantic.
So history profound.
Yeah, and this is that music festival in 1969.
Mm-hmm.
Big Sly and the Family Stone were there. The Rolling Stones, it was
Nice.
a great lineup, better than Woodstock. And
I
was
love
right
it.
here in Palm Beach.
Yes. I can't wait to come back out because you know I got to do a thorough tour. I cannot wait to come back
There's
in
a
here
lot
and
to
do it.
read. It would take about 6 hours to read everything.
Yes.
But it's a good history of Delray.
Yes, it is. This gave me more of an insight that I've been hunting for. I
When
promise
people
you.
drive by, they just think this is a house. They don't know.
Yes, and that's what, and I'm saying to myself, make the sign bigger. But guess what? You need somebody like me who's involved.
Word of mouth. Yeah.
Somebody like me who's involved, and I'm working with my socialist civil circle, and guess who that is? That's a bunch of me, us black women that have a lot to say, want to show people that these buildings exist. We don't have to be pushed into a crowd just because
This
they
was
want us
here in the
there.
1920s.
This is what
This
we're
is
looking
100
for.
Years old now, but that building was going to be torn down. That was over on Federal Highway, and they moved it here on a trailer. The same with the yellow
Right.
building, where we started. That building was going to be torn down. It was on Federal, and they moved that over here too.
So that was almost like what they did with Donnie's place. Wait, remember Donnie's place used to be Bud's on Federal.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
moved it, and that building is over there now. Really going to waste if you ask me. But you know what? Thank you so much. You are gonna see me again.
We have parties here. We have 200 or 300 people. We have weddings.
How much is it to be for that here?
It's $75 for the whole year. We've got lectures.
So wait a minute, how do I get a part of that? Because I want to have a couple of tea parties.
Well,
Wait a minute.
If you want to have an event here, it's expensive.
Okay.
But to become a member and come to the parties is $75.
Okay, so wait a minute. No, we don't got to do it now. I'll do it when I come back here.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Kaylee's got the membership
ask
stuff
Kaylee.
on her desk.
Yeah, so I'll do that
she can
because
give you that.
I wouldn't mind becoming a part of it. That makes a lot of sense. Everything is going to work out
And
for a reason.
the lectures, like we just had a lecture a few weeks ago in the building across the street.
Uh-huh.
It was the history of the Black Seminoles. because there were a lot of slaves that were part of the Seminole Nation, and they fought with them against the U.S. government and said, no, we're not going to give up Florida. And they fought alongside. And then a lot of those people did end up in Oklahoma. And now the Seminole Nation is trying to disenfranchise the black people unless you can prove.
Talking about right now?
That's happening now.
Okay, no, whoa. Okay, listen, we got to talk.
They just got reparations for like 25 million or something. And the Seminoles, the full-blooded Seminoles, saying if you got any black blood at all, you can't be part of the reparations.
So wait a minute.
It's pretty bad.
So you got literature or anything on this? Like, where can I find this?
You just Google the history of black Seminoles.
In Delray? Or is it going in Florida? So I need to look that up. So do you know anywhere I could go? Because my grandma is full Native. And I need to have my documentation. Do you know any steps? Because that is a good thing for us to start teaching in the history too, because there is a lot of us. So maybe I can join forces with you all so that I can start getting that information out there, because the only way we can fight back if we come in multiple. Like everybody needs to know what's going on. And I'm the bridge there. I can be, it takes someone that's committed, it takes someone that's dedicated, and it takes someone that's ready to get done. I don't want to just talk about it. And the fact that you all not just talking, I can see what you're doing. I'm definitely interested. I'm definitely. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait to hear from her.
Well, I wish you had seen that lecture, because it was in that building. We had about 75 people there.
Okay.
I didn't know the history of that. I didn't know that the current Seminole Indians in Oklahoma are discriminating against the black people that fought with them.
I can't believe
it. Was like that was in the 1850s, 1860s, before the Civil War. You know, the U.S. government was.
They lost their mind.
So now you've got those Native Americans that are discriminating against the black people.
And thinking about that. It's crazy, but you know what? I'm gonna get back and I'm gonna Google that. What you said, it's the Native War, basically.
Black Seminoles.
Black Seminoles in Florida, and I'll get the history from there, because I need to know what do I need to do to get to my Native.
There could be a connection there.
I need to find out what it is. Definitely, because I'm born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina. Yeah. And I got connection both ways through bloodline, and I got connections because my dad is adopted also to a full-blooded.
Some of those first settlers here came from South Carolina.
Okay.
Before Linton, like we were talking about.
Yeah, I'm definitely. So what do you think about this? So where my grandmother, she's a icon, right? My grandma, I know she adopted my dad, plus she was adopted. She didn't have any children. I'm her only granddaughter, and I know the plantation that she was on in South Carolina, but I want to go to there because they turned it into a tourist area now. Do they connect any of that with any of the slave family members that you know of?
Not that I know of. That history is difficult. We're talking about before the Civil War.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna go there too. I can't wait. I'm gonna make my way there because I am one of I'm the daughter of one of the slaves that was there, that was on the plantation. So I'm gonna speak to them when I get to South Carolina, and I'm gonna definitely keep you posted.
Find out if any of them moved to Florida.
Yeah.
And if they moved to South Florida.
So that's and you know, now I don't know why I'm so connected into history now, and I hated history in school.
Me too.
I hated it with a passion.
And now I do the tours here. It's like, but I like it. I find pictures that when I was little and we moved to Delray, now I find pictures of that stuff. And it's like finding some of your own history.
And you know what? It's gonna send me back to what we was talking about earlier. It's putting me back to I'm a zodiac. My Capricorn, I'm an earth sign. So I've been feeling like I've been in the woods, like I just came. Honestly, I feel like I just woke up out the woods, and I'm
roots. Yeah.
I don't know what, and I've been like, okay, we got Rosa Parks let me off the bus. We got Harriet Tubman, and she made sure. Now when Harriet Tubman hit the grounds, what really happened? I'm what happened once Harriet Tubman really hit the ground. So you know what?
Back here?
Yeah, I'm parked right over here. That's my little beat up bandit. I call him Slim. Let my daughter drive. That's really my daughter. She beat him up so bad. But I cannot wait to come back over here. I think this had to be the most fulfilling day.
We'll make an appointment with you.
Okay.
That way you'll be sure to have some time.
This is my beat up bug. I can't wait. Oh my God.
Well,
Now,
thanks for coming by.
thank you too.
Stay
I
dry.
will see you again.
We'll see you again.
You
Yeah.
too.
Bye-bye.
Hey, bye. Tell Haley when you talk to her, say, hey, she fine. See you next time.
Okay.
Oh my God. I know y'all like this. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What y'all trying to say? I talk too much. I told y'all, ain't this the living life y'all want to know about? Ain't this the living life? I told y'all it's only gonna get better and better. Bam. Didn't I tell y'all I'm gonna wrap their ass in a bow tie E? They don't got time to do what I'm doing. They don't got time to come out. They don't got time to come out the crack of somebody's ass and look around and say, God damn, look like Peter Pan done found Little Red Riding Hood. Lilith somewhere starting trouble. Lilith, I told y'all, listen, knuckle sandwich heads. So y'all trying to tell me y'all was not with me on Sunday when that little police officer Fonzarelli Part 2. Remember when Fonzarelli Part 2 came out? Remember that man tell me, you don't get to dictate. You're not gonna dictate. I said, man, do me a favor, sir. Can you please call a supervisor? Can you call a sergeant? You don't dictate that. I'm like, look at this dick. Look at this dictate. I said, look at dick with no tate. I said, look at dick done tated. I said, look at dictate. I said, look at dick. Tate. I said, look at dictate cake. Look at dictate cake. Look at dictate cake. Dictate cake. Dictate cake. Dictate cake. Dictate. I'm like, look at dictate cake. At the end of the day, if you had just given me the supervisor, sir, your humblest obliges princess, we wouldn't have to go to all these things. Like if they just did what they supposed to do, we wouldn't have been going with all these things. Y'all notice now, here's the thing now. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. And I think I told y'all about this. Well, I should have just leave it like that. I should have just left it like that. I should have just left it at chili bang bang. Anywho, hey. So them girls be killing me, child, when they be up there doing it. Every time they can't just talk. Mecca be doing that. Boss up. That's what Mecca I be saying. Come on, Mecca, just get the people to read. She be talking about boss angel. They always be trying to put you in a I be laughing at them. Listen, y'all gonna see the channels that I support. Once I clean that channel up, you will know if I support, and you will know. And I'm gonna have another channel to promote that you will know if I promote you. I'm gonna have another channel set up, or if there's someone that already got a channel that's set up like that, just let me know. Link in with me. Send me an email so that I make sure that I can blast you out and let them know that you over there you keeping up with the right news that we need to be keeping up in. I know we're gonna have Juggy Nuggy in the house with all the messiness. It gonna always got to be somebody messy. But I love. Wait a minute. Whoa, now, Amy. Whoa, Amy. Whoa, Amy, y'all. Whoa. I told y'all I don't miss a day. I had caught him back there in my peripheral. I said, whoa. Yeah, because I was looking this way, and then I had seen something fly. I was over this way, and then I had stopped. Yeah, I caught him. Y'all tell me I ain't catching him. Y'all don't see him in the peripheral. Look in the mirror. Look at back there. I caught him coming through. Why would I not catch people coming through? Why would I be on somebody else's land not paying attention? I was slipping for a second. I had done got too emotional. I was getting emotional for so many different things because I'm tired of being emotional. I'm tired of crying. I'm ready to get their ass. I'm ready to say, now you cry. I'm ready to say, stop crying. I'm ready to say, well, what you was doing when I was crying. None of y'all, I mean, think about it. None of them reached out to me for emotional support, but these are my city. But you hear we say, oh, because stuff not big enough. What you mean, man? So you're saying the voices are not big enough, so you all have discriminated. So the city of Delray have truly let me down and discriminated against me. And one by one, they must fall. One by one, they must be held accountable. Women and all. Because at what point do our city leaders not recommend any kind of help, any kind of counseling, any kind of recommendation, any kind of booklet, anything. And all of them know what I've been going through. Especially family. But I do like that. I like the people that's doing that show, because I've been looking into something like that, because honestly, I've been telling people all the time. I say, man, I say, people must not know. I say, my life is like a show. Ask anybody. Anybody that know me will tell you. And guess what? And here's another thing. Y'all not going to believe. I used to hate these cameras and stuff. I hated them. I hated them. Okay? And anybody that know me, yeah, I'm backing up. Anybody that know me will tell you, I did not like social media. I hated it. I hated it. I did not like people getting on social media talking business. I hated it. But I also, I hated all of it. I hated text messages. I hated, why y'all think my worst enemy is Facebook? See, nobody ain't never asked me those type of questions. The reason why I was able to learn social media, for those knuckleheads out there that need any kind of guidance, you don't have to go on all of them, just pick one or two. The reason why I was able to narrow down where I probably needed to be, because I went according to my personality. I knew that Instagram, I'm like, Instagram for me looked too plain. It looked too plain and it looked too basic. Like what I was looking at, I'm like, what am I looking at on here? I didn't like nothing about it. I couldn't resonate with it. So I started over there on Instagram because I was trying to do my slot channel. And I don't know, y'all go back and look at the other videos. Damn, I tell you too much stuff as it is. So anywho, hey, Instagram wasn't he. So then what the hell? I know good and damn well I came over here and asked y'all coochie cutters for help. And y'all didn't give me what I wanted. And now I done found some help in so many different ways. And I'm gonna wrap everybody in an email together. Wrap their ass in the email. I'm gonna put everything. Wrap them up, y'all. Wrap them up. I think this is the state attorney's office over here. This that state attorney with that lying tongue. That lady knows she lied through her damn tongue. Talk about I came to her for personal. Man, this not personal. I want to know. When my where's my grandmammy? Where's the letters? What did y'all send out? How did you let the families know? How did you make us aware? What happened? Did y'all scoot us under the rug? Did you decide we wasn't important? Did you assume we wasn't important? Did you say, oh, they ain't important? Did you just made like we wasn't important? Or you just decided that we wasn't important? See, I told y'all they was avoiding me. They don't want the city of Delray to know that we own all this land. Because I know one thing about it, 18,000 trillion things for sure. Everybody will tell you something about my granddaddy, Napoleon. My granddaddy had property. Yep. Find out. I don't care what the truth is. I just want to know. But I always wanted to know that, but I couldn't really put the families together. But I'll finish that in a second. I'm gonna just tell you real quick. I couldn't do Instagram, so that wasn't befitting to me. TikTok was too childish for me. Like to me, TikTok was somewhere where all they do is little stuff. Like they play too much. And honestly, I wasn't in the mood to play. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like they play so damn much until it wasn't for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I said, no, I ain't going on TikTok, because right now, the way I'm at in my life, man, y'all go to playing with me, man, I get mad. That's where I was at. Like, I wasn't throwing those type of licks back. Like, man, like the way I throw a lick back at you and keep going because I got too much other stuff to do. No, it wasn't that type of lick. It was that lick back where I'm going to keep getting the lick and keep getting the lick. I was going to keep punching your ass like I'm about to do now if the wrong people step in by my ass. But to make a long story short, TikTok played too much. So I didn't resonate with TikTok. So Facebook knew good and well they was in the dumpster. Facebook was outright no, prohibited, red zone, green zone, no zone. So if y'all trying to start any kind of drama, go on over there to Facebook. That's where them drama is at. And I couldn't stand them. And that's where a lot of the family members was at. And I chose, because it was too many family members over there, I just didn't want to be bothered with them. Like, okay, I don't want that community. So if you look at my Facebook page, the only one that's, so what the hell? This boy be trying to hit on me. He act like he my husband. If I got out the car right now, he would stop and wait for me. Y'all want me to show you? Watch. Watch this. Watch it. Look. Look. I told y'all. I ain't look now. I told y'all he heard that door crack. See? Y'all think I be starting stuff. Y'all see? See there? And I ain't even put my hat on. How you doing? Going in the store? Okay. Going in the store too. I was about to walk down there. Well, you know what? If you going in the store, I'll be back. I'm going to go down this way first. I'll be right back. I'll be back. Last time I did the wrong thing. Remember when I stopped off to them people place? Instead of going where I was supposed to go, which is over here. Because I really came over here to go to the store. I really did. I need my hat on. I'm looking all in my damn face. Oh, let me show y'all what's going on out here. So I got to take it on in today. I'm taking it on in today. So I had to come. I had to get out the car. Whoa, lady. Whoa. You almost got me. I see the back light out. Anyway. Tell them hi. Y'all right here. Y'all got to hold on. Tell him hi. Hi. That's it. See you later, Sophie. How you doing today? Great. I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good. I'm enjoying the sunshine, right?
Uh-huh. Oh, you enjoying the sunshine? Oh, that's good.
I can't complain about the weather though. It's nice to have a nice cool day once in a while, right?
Yeah, you know what? It feel quite fine out here to me. How you doing today? Thank you for speaking. I appreciate that.
Always, you gotta be friendly. Show
Thank-
yourself, the Bible says, show yourself friendly and you'll have friends.
That's thank you.
Amen.
There you go.
Amen.
I just stay like Lilith. The man said, "What the hell?" Yeah, I said, "I just stay like Lilith." You don't see, why you think that just rolled past me right there at